Send in Goat Team 6 now. How is everyone doing? Wee woo here. I just had to run upstairs to quickly, set some stuff up. We're gonna enable one more thing on the, not the extensions, the reward point board. We're gonna turn the caffeinate option on because I just made some coffee for myself to keep awake here. Making sure all my extensions are retired so we don't have any, stuff come up in the middle of things. So I already see a hydrate. Let's get another caffeinate going here. What to do to play as well on those ops? Hugh, what do you mean by that? Do you mean how to play FNF, or do you have something specific? Because if it's FNF, there you go. All right, mission files going. Tales from the Southerest. I think they meant to put an N in there, but that's besides the point. Also, we'll be having the T-FAR plugin on. Hopefully things will be a-okay there. Ooh, there's our border. Let's go ahead and throw the prediction up. We'll win blue for defending or green for... Send in Goat Team 6 now. Set that for 15 minutes.
First Friday in a while that I've been able to make one of these.
Hey, righto, Gaff. Thanks for the 45-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Now, before I start, let me BRB one more time. I gotta kiss Bloodwing. I'm not sure if the mic picked any of that up. I hope it didn't, because anyway, we have a crazy, crazy Friday planned for you guys today. I'm going to space out my little writing document here for highlights, and we'll see how all that goes. But 3 rounds of the EU, also called now the early branch, because the later branch, the NA one, they had a little name change. But, whew, hope everything's going a-okay. Sorry, I just turned around to look at my new office. Back wall, thanks to Bloodwind, she helped me get that organized, and my father came and helped me paint everything. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, check my Twitter. It's just a picture of the backdrop, though it didn't include the silver play button that we also put up, so I'll probably throw another one of those up there. But we have this today, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in about a little under 5 hours, we will be Zeusing Warhammer 40k. I know a lot of you wanted that back, and I finally found an opportunity to bring it back. So bear with me there. Should have a lot of fun stuff to do for you guys as, well, we have our last day of September, I believe. So look out over the weekend, too. We'll be starting a Fallout New Vegas playthrough as well, with a lot of fun little things to add for it as well. Bloodwing is now getting up from the couch. She was napping for an hour as I was, well, editing footage, watching a friend of mine stream, you know, the whole 9 yards here. It's a pretty cloudy day as well, so at least here. Oh, here she come. Hi, boo. How you doing? Oh, now she's doing it to me, too. Hi, Goober. Whew. Waiting in queue for 20 minutes. For what game, Knight? What? What? Love you. Let me know if you need anything. But anyway, this is the new September mod set for FNF, so they cycled out a lot of maps here. And we'll just see how everything goes. I'm half tempted to throw my stress ball at Bloodwing right now. She's just throwing it back, I guess is the best way to put it. Oh my god, woman. Foxhole? Ah, it's Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, honey. I gotta get started, okay? Okay, honey? I gotta work now.
No.
Oh my god, woman. Alright, water thing's filled up there, and yeah. Also, this coming Tuesday, Bloodwind wants me to make peanut butter cookies, so I might just stream that for the hell of it. But otherwise, round has begun. Yes, honey, cookies. Round began, so I gotta start, okay? Love you, honey. Alright, mission info here. Here is a mission made by Malin. Background is, after the Second Battle of Fallujah, the U.S. Army found objects that required CBRN precautions. In addition to containing the threat, medical containers were flown in for treatment to this threat. As an additional precaution, local insurgents have devised a false flag operation to release the CBRN threat and destroy any treatment, blaming it on the U.S. Gather support for their cause. Of course, mission rules, independent, aka Green 4. Only one squad can be in each safe zone, apart from safe zone 1, the starting zone. Interesting, so they're trying to divide the attacking faction. Otherwise, game mode here is going to be 3 different objectives. One appears to be some sort of canister, which is probably containing the CBRN stuff, and then the other 2 contain medical supplies. All 3 have to be destroyed for the attackers to win. Defenders need to at least contain 1. Mission objectives, pretty simple, 50-minute round, 50-minute safe start time, 125 build points for the defenders, which is the default number. Maximum view distance is only going to be 500 meters. Excellent. Hydrate where I can. You got it? And Gaff, thanks for the 45-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Might have already read it off, but I'm just reaffirming it. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Otherwise, matte settings, both sides appear to get 2 AT rounds, but Green 4 as the attackers also get 1 HE round. That is the OG warhead for the RPG, which is that thin little dildo thing. Otherwise, uniform for Blue 4 are going to be your modern day 2010 Desert Marine camouflage. Breaking down the roster here, you got your platoon leader, your platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman assistant, grenadier IR, which have hunt IR rounds, which are 40mm camera grenades you fire in the air, give you a bird's eye view of everything as they parachute down. Pretty nice reconnaissance equipment. Machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 an assistant, medium anti-tank, 2 an assistant. They divide it this way because sometimes the second guy would have like an AA launcher instead, or a different type of AT weapon. Otherwise, RI, RIS, and SNP don't matter because that was part of a group called X-Ray, and those are no longer in the rosters. But your designated marksman, which there's 1 in Alpha and 1 in Charlie, for Blue 4 is going to be the Mark 11, which is 20 round 7.62 by 51 NATO, a DMR essentially. And then your crew lead, crewmen, pilots, medics, and then your base kit. Uniform, loadouts-wise, you have, since it's Marines, M27 IRRs, which are fully automatic M4 platforms, or they can take the burst fire M4A1. Otherwise, secondary weapon is going to be the M9 Beretta. Squad automatic weapon, the light machine gunner is going to get the M249. Medium machine gunner, also known as the machine gunner itself, is the 240 Gulf in this case. Light anti-tank is going to be M136, and crew and aviation slots get a choice of an M4A1 or an MP7. Nothing on crew served weapons. Blue 4 vehicles, they get this, which I'm pretty sure is just for show on the hospital area. Same with that vehicle. The only one it listed them having is a transport Vic, which I believe is this Humvee, and then an M2 Humvee here with the snorkel attachments. Otherwise, looking on our roster, we have Mr. Despacito commanding, also known as Depso. Tymek is going to be his platoon sergeant, and Sayek is going to be the platoon medic. Excuse me. Shai is going to be the Alpha lead. Vagrant leading Alpha 1 with Olaf, Simpy, Reapers, Mutant, Lolo, and Sam. Alpha 2 being led by Yuru with Leziak, Games Kropa, Jeziak, Chorezi. I can never pronounce his name. Merx, Popsy, and Dewadox. We've got Bravo being led by... Okay, it's just two people, a medic and a rifleman here. I don't see any leadership in that element. They're part of Bravo 1. Interesting. Papega Pirates are in force today. We have Keen leading Charlie with Guy Fury leading the squad medic. Flux leading Charlie 1 with Legal Action roster. Bronson, Kakier, Artisan, and Bayant. Bayant being the top player of FNF in my opinion. And we have a pretty powerful group right there. Charlie 2 being led by Anjiri with Striz? I'm going to go Striz, final answer. Iqbal, Norris, Naders, Orcus, and Tsoy Boy. Interesting. And then oh my god, they put Papega and Scandi together. Of course they did. For those of you that are new, Papega Pirates are these guys. Scandi, Recon is down here. The two top teams within FNF. And recently, every time they've been together, they've completely annihilated the competition, so let's see if that streak continues. Otherwise, Nemesis leading Delta, with Delta 1B led by Yanni, with Azariah Purton, what is up with all these new names? I'm going to call him Fry, Whiplash, Flying Falcon, and Alec under him, and the Naps leading Cats, Puma, Cullis, Revolk, Casual, and Dobbs. So a pretty powerful roster right there. Let's go ahead and look at Green 4, which are in their initial starting zone up here. So
any, like, supply boxes, or
going at Green 4 here, uniforms are going to be just 2000s Iraqi insurgents kits, so shemegs, helmets, and vests and random clothing. Interesting. They have AKMs and AKSs, RPKs and PKPs for the light machine gun and medium machine guns respectively, an RPG-26 for the light anti-tank, and a PP-2000, and an AKS for choice of the crew and aviation. Also, I've noticed that they scrubbed out the X-ray weapons now that X-ray isn't a thing anymore, so I don't have to keep skipping over them. Otherwise, no assets and no crew-served weapons. Let's go ahead and look at the roster here. It's going to be Pierce leading. I'm not going to say anything. For those of you that wonder, because you're new, Pierce is a wild card in terms of command, and a lot of people in my chat have made their own memes about him. Great squad leader, in my opinion, definitely one of the better ones. Commanding has a spotty reputation, so we'll see what he does today. Sometimes he's amazing, sometimes his plans are frightening, even for me. Fonz is his 2IC, Lord Margit as the platoon medic, Oddball leading Alpha 1 with Jack as Alpha's medic, Steve leading, Oddball leading Alpha Squad, Steve's leading Alpha 1 with Kevin, Mike, Kabubi, and Grav under him, Alpha 2 being led by Ducky with Easy, that's it, Snarfino and Baxon under him, Bravo being led by Newton with Alipuz as the squad medic, Khalil leading Bravo 1 with Nicholas Raposo, Roderick, Heartseer, and Blast under him. Valitarian leading Bravo 2 with Daedalur, Skits, Huller, Zally, and Flaninja under him. Swola leading Charlie HQ with Eric Hiru as the squad medic. Ash leading Charlie 1 with Wheaton, Tackleberry, Roofy, Major Khan, Gorilla Squidge. And Wombat as the medic there. And then Charlie 2 being led by Arkor with Kazag, Korvac, Banks, Mini, and Arkin under him. Pete leading Delta squad with Jetty as the squad medic, with Pingus leading Delta 1 with Michael, Albercy, final answer, Misfit, NFL, MFL, okay, and Petrovsky. Let's go with that. Delta 2 being led by Waldo with Gogu, Ameth Balls, Solomon, Camred, and Herman, excuse me. So overall, I'm going to be honest with you. pretty powerful roster on Blue 4. Some really top hitters there. Green 4 has the option to start off all their squads on various different sides and to try to swarm everything. This is a purely urban environment. So if Blue 4 Command just lets Scandy and Papega act autonomously around the objective, I think they're golden, because Papega and Scandy really excel in these urban-style environments. Looking at the actual objective areas, though, we have the canister located right here. A very ominous-looking canister. I like it. And then we have the 2 medical boxes located in the hospital area, which are tucked away over here. Now, there's a search area, which is this thick blue circle area, as well as this one right here. This is where Green 4 knows the objectives are, but they don't know where specifically they are. These markers represent what Blue 4 sees in terms of the objective right on the area here. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Pierce and try to listen in on his battle plan. And see if they even say anything. Anyway, I think I owe 2 hydrates and 3 caffeinates, so give me a second. 2 sips from that, 3 sips from this. So Pierce simply isn't talking right now, because we do have our plugin on that lets us hear local comms.
And I believe on the map where I put mark, that's some containers, some shipping container kind of storage facility. Obviously, we don't exactly know what it is, but we'll filtrate through there and clear it as we go. Alpha 2 will.
They're all on Whisper right now.
So
you're starting to see some of the squads picking different spots here.
So everyone from Alpha 1 will die.
Well. No.
Yeah, Ronagano facts. I know.
Heaven.
I know, buddy. That's why you got to make educated decisions. Do you still do Friday night events for new players?
Streams,
Battle Wars, no, but I'm looking into bringing that back. I'm probably gonna wait on some information from
like
something else before I plan that out.
It might be pockmarked with loads of little.
It's probably just the blue lens. We can look it up on the.
I might bring them back on Saturdays, admittedly.
I'd like to point out is
through my own Discord.
South, just of the compound, there's buildings that could be literally overlooking these, and it looks like it's going to be a shooting range against us firing north.
So we're talking about this. I don't know who's playing that over there, Mike, though. Steve's watching something. Steve Alicious over there. Good God. But it sounds like they're planning on doing a northern attack. Now, special rules stated that they can only have 1 squad per start point. So we'll just see where they're dividing amongst themselves. But we could just see a clean sweep going through 2 objectives. But again, Blue 4 have 2 of the best communities on their side, and they accelerate at urban warfare. So we're just going to have to see what happens here. But I think finally, if we have a map to show off how powerful Scandy and Papega are. Also, I just realized they hid half the town. Yeah, everything around the actual objective, which is smart for frame's sake, but you got to be careful about that. Though it might have been recently fixed, but when you would hide stuff, it would still cause issues. Righto, Ghost Wolf. Hope it goes well.
I'm gonna take all of it.
I've got another DayZ server I have to look at as well that someone offered me to come in and look at, so I'll have to go check in on that as well. I know I haven't been doing much DayZ recently. We will fix that tomorrow. We have a lot to do.
Guys, is your comms working? Are your comms working?
No.
Oh, cool.
All right. That's fixed, you checked? Yeah, I figured you did as much because this is your mission, Malin, so.
Did you miss the briefing?
All right, but Zevek, thanks for the 19-month resub as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. 40K op is going to be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is probably going to become a dedicated hosting slot for that. Next week, I'm going to be looking into a few other things to add to the schedule before I fully update the schedule on Twitch. But I'm hoping on Saturday to open up another 40K slot where I will be playing on the ground, and I will be messing with people like Vix and whatnot. Also, Vix should be playing tonight at 8 p.m., and you better believe I'm going to bully the shit out of her for the whole hydrate or die straight fiasco.
Your shoes are pretty awesome. You want to trade?
You could pick them up in a
So, by the way, I've
15
been saying the
minutes
Resident Evil thing is tomorrow. It's not. I forgot we hosted it on the 9th, not the 2nd. I've been getting confused over everything, so that's going to be moved. I'm still going to play with the 228th, which is the community that's going to be running that up, but or I'm going to be running for that up, but
yeah, that's a good.
That'll be at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and then around tomorrow, I'm going to probably have some other streams. I want to get into Fallout New Vegas, and I want to do some DayZ. Otherwise, I'm probably going to take it easy. And I just caffeinated and I didn't hydrate. I'll do that.
Wow, hello.
This is not EU? Yes, it is. It's the early, previously known as the EU branch, Surrect.
One of the cities in Iraq had a famous graveyard where there were a lot of firefights.
That was Fallujah.
I thought Fallujah did have the graveyard, but my bad. Sorry, that has nothing to do with anything. That's just me commenting on the banter there.
It'll probably be.
So we got one squad coming in. This is going to be Newton's squad, which, according to the roster, is going to be Bravo. So Bravo's going to come in from the north, and the rest of these guys are going to rush in through the side. Should be good.
How many mics do you have?
Are you doing any more SOG or ODST this October? So Gold Eagle, on Sunday, for the SOG guys, we will be doing a custom SOG mission. It's going to be a multi-type objective where I'm going to send them in to do one thing, and I'm going to quickly change them to do something else. And it's going to be really cool. Because I'm going to show you guys my grandpa, actually. But that'll be at 3 p.m. on Sunday, and then I think it's either on the 8th or the 9th. I think it's the 9th. There will be a special event going on, hosted by the SOG Prairie Fire community, Zeused by yours truly. I've made the mission file. I need to send Nemesis the final version of it, because I want to make a few small tweaks. But it's to show off their Australian stuff. And I have something ready to go for that. But no, my grandpa, he flew in Vietnam, multiple Hueys, and when he wasn't flying, he was acting as a forward observer. So that operation's on the 9th, and then the week before that, which is in 2 days, is going to be the custom small-scale Prairie Fire op. So that's also going to be a fun one because there's no Zeus mod. They use vanilla Zeusing, and I had to wrap my head around that and realize just how limited the vanilla interface is. So a lot of fun with that. Yeah, if you're in Virginia, I'm up in Fairfax, so they're screaming around here. Otherwise, I think they're just going to go left or right. We already have a Blue Fort casualty, which means someone fell off the roof. Of course, it was Guy Fieri, one of the Pepega Pirates guys. I don't know why, but every time I look over, it's either Scandi Recon or Pepega making those mistakes. And of course, he has to utter some weird, ungodly sound when he wakes up. Yeah, I know. The vanilla interface is a pain in the ass, but hey, you're going to see me bitch about it on Sunday at 3 if you want to come chill with me. I wanted to make a simple trigger to make a smoke module, and I couldn't do anything to the Zeus interface for it, so I had to go to scripting. I would have had to spend literally an hour making a single trigger for a smoke module, and then I realized, you know what? Where I want to put it, it's hidden enough where they won't see it coming in on the insert. I don't care anymore. Like, fuck. It was annoying. But yeah, that was because I was halfway through the mission file. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, I can do some of this prep work in Zeus while they're kit building, and then I play it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's vanilla. There's no Zeus mod because they only run TFAR beta CBA for the event handler trigger stuff for making mods work like TFAR, and then the SOG Prairie Fire CDLC. There's no additional stuff. So vanilla Zeus, it is a very big limitation. Whew. But no, we have a lot of stuff planned for the month of October. Because that's just from one community. And then I have a lot of background work I have to do for a certain group of Bohemia people. But anyway, more on that in December. Anyway, Gold Eagle, in the first week of November, I have a paintball tournament. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done airsoft or paintball in years. I don't have any of my equipment for it anymore, so I'd be out of my element, but if you wanted to show me, I'd be happy to learn. But I will admit, I have a lot on my plate at the moment.
God damn it, Duck. That's why we need captain here.
Closer to finding me so you can waterboard me in real life?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
you
need
can
to switch
try.
spots.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm up for anything. It's what Bloodwing says. I think she wants the exclusive waterboarding rights to me. So, speaking of waterboarding. Oh, God. AT was just fired into Bravo Squad here as they move into the first objective in their way. All right. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've been hit by paintballs before. I've been hit by airsoft rounds before. I would rather have her hit me with the damn dragon dildos than that, to be perfectly honest. I would much rather have the silicone beating than the paintball beating. Besides, if your relationship involves bonding where your significant other is shooting you with a projectile, I mean, you know, good for you, but I'm not sure that would be the healthiest thing for me, personally. Anyway, we see Bronson getting first blood here, and this is just the power of Pepega. Their marksmanship with iron sights is absolutely amazing. So he's already got a registered kill. I'm looking for the skull. He got Heartseer here. Literally picked off right here from the top of there. You see this knocked over wall. You got Daedalur now firing back, but they're not firing on him. They're firing on Cake here, who just got his leg knocked. He just got his leg knocked again. And, oh, God. Well, he just flew face first into the ground, but now he's in cover, so maybe someone can go up and medic him. But he's taking some additional shots right now. He could be double tapped, so a little bit of a fall there. And you hear them starting to yell, and he's back. And now you hear Bronson calling them up. And he's yelling at his SL Flux here. So it looks like they're now writing on the map to show where they are, but now you're seeing a main attack come in here. Cake here not realizing he's under fire, and he takes a headshot. Now this is a problem because he's the marksman. You can see that E-Clan scope on him. And it's unlikely he's going to wake up again, in all honesty. There's a Caffeinate. Yeah, of course, Gold Eye. Sorry, Gold Eagle. My bad. Feel free. Bonding or bondage, whatever, similar words. Hey, they can work in the same way, believe it or not. There's two types of people, tires and rope bunnies. I don't think that's the most appropriate thing for this stream. We just had someone else get picked off by Bronson, I believe. So he is up on 2 kills now. And this is the power of these communities, Pepega and Scandi, utilizing these buildings to their advantage. We just heard someone trip a tripwire flare mine. Looks like that was Warkus. And the flare's getting stuck in the building, which is even funnier. So now we're just going to essentially have Green 4 maneuver in a line formation down here. And we'll see how everything goes. Alright, so Cake here staying down. I doubt he's going to wake up again. But otherwise, so far, 2 skulls on Green 4, 1 uncon on Blue 4. We'll see if Bronson finds another angle to start picking off people closer to him, or he might, if he tries to overexpose himself, get suppressed. It's all fun and games till Bloodwing gets a chance to use it for beatings. Yeah.
3 guys over there.
Yeah. Hey, Revanche, how you doing? I think Bronson's going to get tunnel vision on that group and not realize there's a much larger group just below him until someone calls it out, and then he'll start trying to look over. He's still not within grenade range.
Pushing east because I engaged a group of them, and I've only seen like 1 guy since.
that a Hunt IR or is that like a random GL? Nope, that's Hunt IR. You just saw it spawn the parachute. There it is. Oh, they're not going to let mortars in F&F again. Ever since that one time on EU where they let Falcon and Stark crew a mortar for 2 rounds and murder everyone, I can assure you there is no way in hell they're going to allow mortars again for a while. Because as soon as Stark is allowed to touch him again, or Falcon, it's going to be endgame at that point. I don't think Falcon's ever going to play F&F again, but we'll see. By the way, speaking of F&F, expect Halloween ops and expect some Vietnam stuff to come up. Winds are fine for me, Gold. It's just a little rainy. That's nice because it means I don't have to water my plants. But I'm going to keep the rest of this op on task and we can touch bases during the intermissions. Alright, so Green 4 doing their best to try to run through here. I think this is going to allow Bronson a major opportunity to pick people off, but he's going to constantly be pinned by the Bravo forces on his left. We do see a little bit of forces over here on the right. And a massive, oh my god, a Blue 4 counterattack group. This is an entire squad. And I'm seeing a lot of names here. It's Scandi. They're going to move up on the right flank and try to sweep right to left. These are devastating to attackers. Meanwhile, Bronson's turned around and spotted it.
Large group to my direct east, King. They're on the fucking... There's like 10 of them.
He's going to pick people off. Ran out of ammo.
Like, at least a squad right there, King, on that mark.
And he's got a light anti-tank right here. Not sure if he's used it yet. He should have used it on that group, admittedly, but... Yeah, so Scandy's going to catch that group first. Some of his rounds are getting caught on hitboxes here, but he managed to get a headshot on one. And that's making these guys disperse. Oh, we might go for that guy right there. Gets this 4th kill. Yeah, if he had K-Gear's DMR, but... I mean, this man is doing this with a red dot, and he is on 4 kills.
To my west again, King, another squad.
This is the power of these types of good observation areas. Only a marksman can pick them off. Or a good shot of AT. Oh, God, speaking of, they're readying the AT round. Michael switching it out.
Do you want me to hit him? Do you want me to hit that corner with the...
No. You want to hit it? No, we'll be fine. An HE round placed up here would kill Bronson, though. At the right angle.
There's a big group below me to my north, but I can't peek again. There's like 10 of them down there.
Bronson's being incredibly smart and playing it safe. He's looking around to see if there's any more movement around him. Bayan's coming up. Oh, God. He's got a red dot as well. I would say he is the best player here. I can't tell if he's trying to fire through the windows there. Uh-oh. AT. He's going for the AT guy. Gets a few hits. Gets his 5th kill. Beautiful. Bayan, he just made his 1st. You see the body right there. These 2 guys are going to be cleaning out Green 4 right now, installing them as you have Scandi Recon come around for a flanking attack. What am I caffeinating?
Delta cut in now.
My Korean iced coffee recipe. You saw Blue 4 open up with some shots right here. They're suppressing all the way down here. You got another body. And now the flanking attack is beginning and the group is coming around. These guys caught in the open. Multiple dead. They're returning fire. More AT fired. Landing front and center. Bronson's going to turn his attention. How's Bay doing? Bay's taking some pot shots up here. As he is... I mean, look at his angle. This is, again, a classic Bay strategy here. He's keyholing incredibly hard, utilizing as much cover as he can, and he's in the shade, so the light doesn't reflect on his armor, specifically that white camo. So he's pretty hidden up there.
I'm padding my KDA right now.
He's padding his KDA right now. And now we got Scandy on the offensive. This is really worrisome for Greenford. They need to continue to push and try to break through to the first objective, because if they get stuck there, this is where Scandy excels at basically moving up and just killing, picking people off. Because you have this battle line right here, and Scandy's attacking the edge. We saw this last week and the week before. They will just sweep right to left at this rate. I think Bay got killed. No, did he move? Yeah, Bay tried to run down and he was picked off as soon as he tried because people were looking on his position. That's a shame. That's the issue with where he was. It doesn't have a lot of room to maneuver. Nem making a very aggressive push here. He has a building literally filled with dudes here. He's going for the ladder. Very risky to be up here because there's no cover. You're hearing AT firing. Alpha 1 pushed up on the right. They're now encircling that side. And now Green 4, as they advance, are being engaged on their extreme flanks. Very bad place to be. We've got a GL that's fired wide. It's a red smoke round. We just saw another pickoff right there. As you're seeing some far suppression. I think that was Puma getting that hit. Yep. I'd say Green 4 is in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, Green 4 is attacking, but Blue 4 is doing a massive counterattack, and it is pretty much working. Bronson, he's looking around, trying to get some more pickoffs. You got a lot of Green 4 stuck in this building here. Oh, this is brutal. You got aim at the balls coming out, throwing a wide grenade. That's going to go a little too far. Does some damage on Cats. Got grenades being thrown around. Arakiru tries to come out, gets stuck. Wheaton now coming around. Flying Fin covering. Yanni gets knocked out. Oh, and Bronson with the spot. Taking Wheaton out there. You got Stars now firing back. Smoke grenade bounces around. Oh, it's a regular grenade. Nem tries to dive down, only for aim at the balls to get him. Finn comes around, gets the headshot. Now you got Rufy here taking a defensive formation as Herman shot in the back. Swola also sweep by Puma. And now you only got Rufy out there covering what he can at this point. Oh, and he switches around where that grenade was and the shrapnel tears his head off. AT being fired and that garrison has been cleared. Meanwhile, you got Alpha 1 counterattacking on this side. Only for their leader to die right there. Bronson was with Cake here on a different building, and Cake here died. Sam's gonna get blown up by this grenade. No, part of the body blocks. A well-placed grenade right here. Ooh, one down, multiple wounds. Another grenade thrown up. It's not close enough. Another grenade gets caught. Oh, Iqbal's dead. He sees the grenade, tries to run away. Isn't saved in time and gets taken out. But these grenades are nasty in CQC. They're everywhere. Glass. There's only smoke grenades being thrown. Another smoke being popped. Machine gunner just got picked off by Sam. Glass trying to kill Lolo. Glass ran out of ammo. Lolo pulls back. But you see the level of CQC here. Mutant now trying to fold out. I think he has the other marksman rifle. He does. Grenade gets thrown. Blast coming around. And Green Force pulling back here only for them to potentially run into Kiri, who's caught medicing right now. But look at the amount of Green Force still alive. Uh-oh. There goes Kiri. Multiple shots to the back of the head. It's a shame he committed suicide. Now you got Kane also coming up here on 2 kills. When the round's about to end, I gotta compare Scandy and Papega's kill counts here, because this is pretty much how I expected this to go down. A CQC environment with the 2 kings of CQC PvP together. Let's look at Bronson's kill count. He's up to 6. A great counterattack by Blue Force. 1 squad on the right, 1 fire team on the left, just encircling Green Force attack. They get stopped by the brunt of Papega in the front, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful play here. I feel bad for Green Force, because look, they're being forced to pull back, but you got some Blue Force already marauding on their rear. Whiplash might catch Arcor in a second. Oh. Oh, wow, Arcor wins that fight. He's on 4 kills already, so they're sweeping around and killing Blue 4 on the rear. That leaves Revolk on his own, excuse me. But Green 4 is going to try to pull back. You got Blast trying to catch King out of position, but is unable to land the shot. Blast trying to run back, gets caught out of position by Olaf and eliminated. Welcome to CQC Urban Hell. Whew, I will be your guide. I think that was Arcor double tapping the body there. Arcane getting killed by the King. Of course. Here's the Hydrate. And here's the Caffeinate. I mean, at this point, you're just going to see Blue 4 continue their attack. But, I mean, skull-wise, yeah. I don't see how Green 4 can come back here. Now we're just laying in wait here. Oh, man. So you got Bexan in a cargo container here hiding. Flux and money coming around. Trying to jump money there. King now trying to suppress. Opens the door, blows him away with that stolen PKP, as to be expected. All right. Oh, God. That is Korvac trying to fire from the window. Gets a good GL on Flux, but wasn't good enough. I want to sit like a shrimp, though. All right, King trying to pull it around. Oh! But Korvac takes a headshot from the PKP. All hail the King, baby. All right, let's do a quick roster check here. Starting with Charlie, 5, 6, 7. Best Platoon Leader 2022 award goes to Pierce, please. Oh my God, guys. Okay. That's where I draw the line. All right. Please do not shit talk people like that on this channel. All right. I don't mind, you know, noting the fact that Pierce's plans are a little awkward, but I don't even blame Pierce in this one. He did a battle line formation, and his flanks didn't hold because the flanks were attacked because he was fighting a superior skilled force. So don't blame Pierce for this one. I would argue the reason Green 4 lost is because they were fighting 2 of the best communities in their element, and they were allowed to counterattack. Scandy was allowed to do the flanking, and Papega was put in positions where they had great overwatch and to be a blocking force. And then counterattack in a pincer with another element flanking the other side. So don't blame Pierce here, because it's not Pierce's fault. And again, that's where I'm going to draw the fucking line. So please, stop. Because it's not because Pierce was commanding the other side. It could have been Vagrant commanding the other side, and he still would have lost. Because you're fighting 2 of the best communities on the other side where they excel, which is CQC. So please, don't do that. Don't do that. because then I have to start cracking down on it, and I can't even allow you guys to make jokes on Pierce because you people can't keep it in line. So please, don't do that again. Otherwise, I will have to crack down. Please. Anyway, continuing on, we have a few Op 4 guys trying to come around here to do a wide flanking attack. Blue 4 is going to continue to push against them. This is pretty much extending the round as Blue 4 has to hunt down where the remaining Green 4 guys are. So, anyway, back to the number collection because I got lost in that train of thought. 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So Papega's group on 19 kills right now, looking at Blue 4 for Papega. Oh, here's the Humvee coming around and finding a few people. Oh, Zale gets a great kill on the gunner there. Here, I'll do the count in a second. Oh, we always like watching Guy Fieri send people to Flavor Town. Definitely. Great grenade throw. Might go a little further back. Now they're being flanked. Zally being forced to push here. Shy's gonna catch him. No, he turned too quickly. Yuru runs into it face first. Shy doesn't hear the audio as Zally gets a double kill. Oh, and then he gets knocked by forces on the rear. Shy trying to take Hewler out as Artisan comes around, a member of Papega. Will he buff Papega's kill count? Flux also coming around. He's going to catch Huller. There it is. So Papega now on 18, holding fire for Artisan.
Go Team 6.
Broken Monty, thanks for the 6-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I got to do this count quick.
Let's get
3, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So both Papega and Scandy sitting on 18 kills right now. So roughly tied. Lolo taking some shots from Pierce here. We still have this 3-man group trying to come around. They might be able to sneak something in. You got Grav as the explosive specialist. Artisan just made it to 19 kills. And then he goes down. Flux trying to get the 20th, so we're just going to barely see Papega get a few more kills than Scandy this round. Lord accidentally popping. Nope, he pops a smoke grenade in that direction as a bit of misdirection. Depso, Blue 4 Command trying to join in on the fun. He gets killed off. You can tell because he's got the hat there. Ah, rest in peace, Blue 4 Command. Yeah, right, I'll go Wolf. And now we wait with bated breath. I will say the one thing that's going to be a bit annoying about this round is these three are going to probably be incredibly cautious to move in here, so we're going to have a lot of downtime to talk about random stuff. As we have Lord here do some medical to heal. He's got a horde of Blue 4 out here. We'll see if any of them hear him doing medical. But otherwise, again, we have a Zoosop at 8 p.m. It's going to be Warhammer 40k. Prince of Pleasure's back in force. Revanche, I do agree. I think Lord is doing a great job baiting the entirety of Blue 4 as his squad leader, aka his masters, are coming around to do stuff. So I would say Lord is definitely a master at baiting here. Misses his shots on Shy, and then gets him. I was waiting for Shy to just turn around. I think Shy didn't have ammo in his magazine there, because otherwise he should have shot. Now you got the Horde coming in as they heard that AK. Oh my god, yeah, literally. Oh my goodness gracious, that was...
That guy right there.
That was Flux.
Yeah. With jeans on. What?
He had...
That guy with jeans on right here. See? Gene Gamer right here.
Oh, he's alive.
Got an M4. He's goated. Go to what a sauce.
Just imagine.
Wait a minute.
Just imagine you're unconscious, and as soon as, like, just before you get executed, you hear, "Oh, we got a Gene Gamer here. It's a Gene Gamer, guys," and then you get your head blown off. Oh my freaking God, King! The shit that comes out of his mouth sometimes. Ay, ay, ay. The true horrors of modern warfare. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw the memes out of, what was it? Years ago, it was Trump declaring Vietnam War II Electric Boogaloo. So the Hueys would be blasting Gucci Gang, and the drafted U.S. soldiers would be doing Fortnite dances before they yeeted bodies into ditches, that sort of shit. That's the vibe it's giving me right there. Well, Revanche, you can always come on for round 2 and round 3. NA is invite only, though. Oh, excuse me, the late night branch. It's going to take me months before I can say those terms, because I've been covering this stuff for 2 years before they did those name changes, so, you know. Now, technically, Green 4 can still win if they destroy the medical stuff and then they sneak through all the Blue 4. Yeah, you know what I mean. But they've asked me to make sure I'm using the right naming, which I, you know, quickly state, but it's gonna take me a bit. It was my decision not to cover the late segment. Yeah, simply put, as I told the staff or the one staff that I talked to at this rate, and what I tell you guys, I don't cover the late night branch anymore because I don't see eye to eye with their staff on what they want to get out of the late night branch and how they're doing things. So, oh my gosh, they're just little risky to put AT in your own oh my god. Well, that settles that. I don't think a satchel's gonna... Yeah. Yeah. Now everyone gets that pop-up and everyone's gonna run back to these Green 4 guys here. That was pretty funny. But... Oh dear. Yeah, the fuel station's gonna desync the server a little bit, that's for sure. Oh my god, what on earth are you blowing up? I think that's the fuel station going off again, but yeah, it's that's always gonna cause a bit of a lag spike there. But no, in the NA branch, we're not gonna have people like Pepega on anymore. We're not gonna have Scandi on. We're not gonna have a lot of heavy hitters that I normally like to see. And they want me to basically police the stream a bit more, which I don't really want to do. And then there's a few other things, but again, creative differences, I would say. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to try FNF, try the NA, excuse me, the early branch, what was the EU branch, because it's good. And then if you're good at that, you want to continue, maybe you'll get invited to play NA. By all means, go for it. But, you know, I just... Between that or now doing a Warhammer 40k Zusop at 8 and then, you know, getting into some other PvP stuff, I'd prefer the latter, you know? And we all can make our own decisions. Leary, are you watching tomorrow for, I assume you are talking about, oh my god, what are they called? AFI. And I can't because I made a promise to a friend of mine that I would do something else till about 4-ish. So I won't cover it then, but going forward, I will try. Yes, there will be something else I'm streaming to replace late night. It's 40k Zeus. Police how to stamp out on stream sniping? No. So people have developed jokes. I just had to quell one about Pierce, for example, and his commanding, but a few other people have jokes about people, and they would want me to just completely stomp that out. Oh my gosh, Izzy. Can Izzy kill King? Kill the king! He's killed the king! He can die now. Like, he just killed Kane. That's all I needed to see. And again, I won't be covering AFI tomorrow, but yeah. Ooh. And now he's dethroned. Long live the king indeed. All right, guys, that was the first round. We will be covering the next 2 rounds in just a second.
Send in go team 6. Yeah.
And still in hospital, 6 weeks and going strong.
Hey, Red Oglumoth, I hope everything is okay with you, man. I know you've been watching in the hospital, but stay strong, man. I know you'll be fine. Nonetheless, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Don, put early, and if you can fit EU in there, fit EU in there. But otherwise, here's our next round. As always, to change out my commands, I do run a few ads. These are the only times I intentionally run ads, or during intermission periods where I'm not even interacting with you guys. And if you just don't want to see them, feel free to sub, you know, so I can keep doing this stuff for a living. All right, let's see. We're going to keep the music going. Map is going to be Roche, Germany. What on earth did I just hear? Fresno, what's up? Oh, he muted himself. That's interesting. Otherwise, going to our mission. This is going to be round 2, where it's an ad sector, Op 4 attacking Blue 4. Yeah. I will shout out those subs in a second, guys. Give me one moment. Okay. Op 4 is attacking 3 Blue 4 sectors. Op 4 is a 5%. Numbers advantage, a BTR 80 in transports. Well, Blue 4 has 2 MG nests. Okay. 2 static M2 turrets. Alright, cool. So, that should be all the commands updated. Yeah, the mortgage doesn't pay itself, but I'm not going to do what Twitch wants me to do and also put up a bunch of random ads as well, because that's a pain in the ass. Otherwise, Fluffy, thank you for the tier 1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Blue 4 pretty much stomped out Op 4 on the first round, and we're sitting a little below 110 players today. Cool. I got moved into one of the casting couch channel rooms by an admin. Awesome. They changed the password of the casting couch channel again. It used to be related to SL Dream in terms of the password, but I don't know what it's changed to. So there's a hydrate. Awesome. Yes, Green 4 did sneak a few guys around and take out 2 of the objectives, but they were pretty much dead, you know? So. And I just got the go-ahead by the admins of the community I'm hosting for the 8 p.m. to also put up a Discord command and advertise their group for the 8 o'clock. So here's the funny thing, since we have the intermission time. The community I'm hosting for is the 50th ML. They are a Sisters of Battle unit, and I will admit they are going to be fighting a bunch of skimpy female-cladded warriors, because I'm like, screw it, we have that in the mod set. This is also the community I temporarily killed with an Elstalfo meme on my Discord. I'm probably butchering his name. For those of you who don't know, it's a trap character from an anime, I think from one of the Fate series or whatever. And the meme was simply feminizing the character to give it, you know, tits, take the dick away, all that stuff. It pissed off one of their admins at the time, and then they went over to the 50th and had a hissy fit, and the community had to shut down for a few weeks. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even post the meme. It just happened in my Discord. So that is one of the stories I credit myself in of killing Arma communities, which is where that meme comes from. Because I've killed a community from an Elstalfo meme. I've killed a community for just being there and streaming. I've killed a community just for simply showing up and going, hey, can I play this role that you guys told me 2 weeks ago to play? And they're like, okay. And people got pissy about that, and that also killed the community. And there's a 4th community I've killed, and I don't remember why. So yeah, Liru, killer of communities. Are we feminizing Liru again? Yeah, fuck you. Untrap's your trap. Exactly. But Fluffy, hey, Liru, haven't watched you in over 3 years, I believe. And my birthday was not too long ago. Bro, or sis, whatever your gender is, happy birthday. Happy birthday, my guy or gal. Hope everything is A-okay on your end. I'm such a killer. I know. It happens, man. What can you do? Fem Liru art went. Dude, just draw more shit of Op-chan. Just draw, like, I don't care how lewd you go with it. Go nuts. It's your time on the internet. You do whatever you want. I would draw stuff if I could, but I don't have that artistic ability. And I just don't have the patience for it either, to be honest. Guy, but thanks. No problem. The reason I'm careful about that is because my brother is trans now. So I've become more aware of pronouns and stuff. So I just try to, you know, make sure everyone's comfortable with that stuff. Because you are what you are. No one can take that away from you, no matter how hard they try. Post them all on Liru's Discord. Bro, we have channels for that stuff. And if it's too lewd for those channels, just DM me, you know, for security reasons. I'm a big fan of Hey You. Yeah, no, Hey You, person, how are you doing? But I also, on the other side of that sword, those types of people that really do care about their pronouns, there's a subgroup of them that get really, really snowflakey about it, and I've had to deal with them from time to time. And I would also prefer just not to piss them off, because holy crap, if you piss off that person, I mean, again, from an Alstalfo meme, they go crazy. So I just try to avoid that shit, you know? You only sub to Liru for knee pics? Okay. Sure. Fine. 1 second. 1 second. I got you. And just in case this screws up, I need to have a face covering here. Alright. I got you, fam. Just give me a moment. Alright. I got you. I got you, buddy. 1 second.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Is there anything on my desk that needs covering? No, I think we're okay there. Awesome. I mean, that's just a notepad in my phone. All right. All right. I got you. I got you. All right. Yep. There you go. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. All right. That'll be $4.99. Which is what, the price of a sub? Look, if Twitch, if female streamers on Twitch can literally have sex on the platform, all right, I think I can show my knees, all right? I think that's all I need, right? If that's what makes me money, I'll do it, all right? I will fucking do it. I don't care. I have no shame. Hot tub Liru, if I had a hot tub, I would. It would literally just be me in a balaclava in a hot tub eating baklava, because why not? In a thon? I don't have one, but you could send me one. The bathrobe. Yeah, no. So the reason I don't have the bathrobe on, it's a dumb story. Bloodwing simply hasn't done laundry in a while. And
Send in Goat Team 6.
I'm out of underwear, so I have to wear my pajama pants. But because it's fall now and it's cold enough for me to wear pajama pants without sweating, I can wear them now. Otherwise, I would have done laundry. So, now. Pumpkin Thing, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Lie to me and tell me you did it because of the damn thigh or knees. Nonetheless, if you got a gift sub from Pumpkin, make sure you thank him or her. Otherwise, hope he'll keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Just bite the bullet and start an OnlyFans. I don't have the self-confidence to make an OnlyFans. Give me like 3 months when I can get below 200 pounds, and I will do one. I've been kind of stuck at 200 for the past month. That's also because I fell out of favor with my diet and everything. So I'm getting back into it. Right. So round should begin momentarily. Hopefully, maybe. You got the confidence to wear a balaclava so you can do an OnlyFans? Yeah, right? You know, if Pumpkin identifies as an M240 machine gun, more power to Pumpkin. I would personally identify as an Apache attack helicopter. The AH-64, baby. Mwah. Did I just blame my other half that we don't... Okay, no, because Bloodway and I, we have very specific chores in the house. I mostly do dishes, I always take out the trash, and I vacuum. She cleans the bathrooms and does laundry. Those are the main chores, diversified. Malin, which version? You're an A64E? See, I don't go that deep, which I guess makes me an imposter or a poser. You know, pretty sussy there. But, you know, I'm there for the memes, man. It's the stolen meme valley. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Now, I have to say, for the record, I've never been in the armed forces, and I never said that I have. So, because there's also a few jarheads that get really pissy about that, too. But, yeah, when you've been doing this for, what, over 6 years, you meet all the crazies, you meet all the eggheads, and you just try to maneuver away from those people. And maybe you can end up, in a position where you don't have to deal with any of those angry vocal minorities, and they can go shunt their hatred onto other people. And it is quite nice when you don't have to deal with all that BS. Anyway. Can someone give me a caffeinate? I'm just going to take one for free right now. No, bro, I can be a turtle, like you claim, but I don't identify as a turtle right now. Alright? I just showed you my knee. Alright? Turtles... Pretty sure that wasn't a turtle knee. That was just a holographic project... I mean, my human body. Thank you, Stefan. Totally human body with my human leg and my human thigh. Nothing wrong here. Oh, YouTube just sent me a copyright claim notice. Over what, buddy? For something called Close the Gates. Cool.
Send in Goat Team 6.
I don't know for what reason,
Liru,
but sure,
I
why not?
identify as Anschweizer Gustav.
Well, Pumpkin, you can identify as a Gustav then. Thanks for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Ren Reb, you missed nothing. We're just memeing around waiting for the next round to begin. You identify as far away from a war zone. Yeah. Tell that to all the people in Russia right now. Ain't that a mess? Operation Zug. Russian Union forces are attempting to capture train yards held by German forces. Interesting. Alright, guys, we're about to start the next round here. Blue 4 defending as Op 4 coming in. And we got this nice little train yard next to the town of Emmendorf. Whew. Now's a great time to play CSGO. I'm not going to lie with you, Facts. If you actually go and look at the active player chart that Steam provides for their games for CSGO, you will notice, ever since mobilization was called, that there is a significant drop of players for CSGO. A buddy of mine who tracks random shit like that just sent that to me as a meme, and I'm like, bro. Oh, man. Yes, Fustercluck. That's Rimmy's term, is it not? Just like Drewski's would be broski or something. Everyone's got their own little thing. Me. I'm just wee-woo, man. I don't know. I just work here. Man. But yeah, keep looking at that on the sidelines. But let's keep politics out of here for the most part. Got a roadblock up there, which it looks like a Blue Force squad can spawn at. And otherwise, the 3 sectors are in the town and the train yard itself. Don, thanks so much for putting up the prediction. And we'll get through everything. But All right, I guess last minute announcements. Again, we're going to try to start the monetized Fallout New Vegas playthrough. If you want to take a look at what I'm offering, feel free to do !point Discord and look in the announcements channel. I have added a few things and subtracted a few things since, and I need to do some plugin testing tonight after the ops. I need to finish a few mission files, and of course, we're going to be finding some time to play on some DayZ servers this weekend so you guys can mess with me. My Soundbites guy is doing one of those periods of he disappears for like 4 to 10 days, so I'll be fixing the ones that didn't get saved because a few of you sent me lists, so I will go ahead and make those changes. Dawn, DAWM, one of my moderators. She's also known as a Helen Keller deaf mute. Dawn, please do not DM Bloodwing and tell her to beat me again. All right? I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to add stress to my life there. Don't. Oh, Dream's here. How you doing? Or we'll have you shot again. Oh my god. Chat's getting heated here. What do you get? I don't really have anything to offer you. Some people I keep in line with, nah, it's too inappropriate. Anyway. Yes, ad sector did get changed. I do remember seeing your announcement about that, Mal, and I will explain it once we get into the mission. I do like that, though, because now it prevents sector camping, which means the strategy of just having one guy in a zone with explosives won't work anymore. Do you have an IOU? But what would you want, Don? He has dream feats. I do have. I still have that in a folder on my computer. Thank you for reminding me. Doesn't Bloodwing already waterboard me? Yes. Yes, she does. Wish that went the way of the Arma. Yeah, I missed the MLP mod. I would totally be using the fucking My Little Pony mod if it was still out there. But oh well. Let's get ahead with this round, guys. We're going to start with the attackers after we read the mission here. This mission made by Banks. April. Oh, God, that was a horrible way to start it. April 2031. After successfully forcing NATO out of both Finland and Poland, Russian Union High Command has ordered its troops, OPFOR, to strike deep into German territory in order to capture key industrial targets near the Polish border. That will aid the Russian war machine in its last desperate push through the NATO heartlands. Their first target is a small village, Emmendorf, and its train yard situated on the branch line into Berlin. NATO intelligence has warned the German forces of the impending attack, giving them just enough time to prepare a roadblock on the MSR. On their way to fortify Emmendorf train yard, the Russian attack hits. Notes: Blue 4 have not reached sectors 1 and 2, the train yard yet, so they should be able to fortify them. A high number of fortify points is available to bolster the defense of Emmendorf itself. Nice. There is no teleport between the roadblock and Emmendorf. Troops have been left there with significant firepower to man the barricades and must communicate with platoon lead over radio during safe start. Interesting. New ad sector setup is being used. Timer is set to 90 seconds. So, how ad sector now works is if the attackers bring a sufficient amount of forces in the sector that outnumbers the defenders. So let's say Blue 4 has 5 defenders in the sector and they're camping a building, and that building is in the sector. If Op4 enters the sector with 6 people into the sector itself, not the building, the sector will start a 90-second countdown. If that countdown finishes, the sector is automatically taken. So Blue 4, the defenders, Blue 4 in this case, can no longer corner camp buildings and stuff because I guess too many people complained. So, we'll see how that goes. If there's one sector remaining and the round gets to the end of the round, then overtime might be called in. Otherwise, mission variables, 800-meter safe start. Defenders, fortify points have been doubled from 125 to 250 to give them more room to defend the train yard area. Medium anti-tank, both sides get both 2 AT rounds per launcher per player. So, 2 for the AT, I 2 for his assistant in the squad. Otherwise, starting with Op4 here. Uniform is going to be the Spetsnaz Gorka kits. I would argue these are some of the best kits in the game because they have a massive choice between AK-74s. You can take the UUK model, which gives them Eastern optics, or they can go for the Zentico rails, which will give them the Western optics, or they can be cheesy and take an AKS. Now, MP443 is going to be their secondary weapon. RPK is going to be the light machine gun. PKP is going to be the medium machine gun. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Marksman is going to have the SVD, which isn't listed here. And then crew and aviation for the BTR are going to get a choice between a PP-2000 submachine gun or an AKS. Nothing on crew served weapons. They otherwise get a BTR-80. 3 unarmed transport Vodniks that are amphibious, so is the BTR. 2 gas transport trucks and 3 assault boats to go down the river should they choose to. Otherwise, looking at our roster here, Kiri is going to be commanding Op 4. Vagrant is going to be Alpha Squad HQ. Grav is going to be the squad medic. Alpha 1 being commanded by Shy with Sam, Simply, Reapers and Sandy, Lolo, HP Mutant, and Olaf under that squad. Popsy going to be leading Alpha 2 with Leziak, Dawadox, Mercs, Andres, I can never pick which name of his to pronounce, games, Kropa, and Yuru. Bravo being led by Newton, with Nicholas being the squad medic. Khalil leading Bravo 1 with Fonz, Alipuz, Rodrigue, Jabi, and Raposo under him. Bravo 2 being led by Mail with Pierce, Margaret, and Heartseer under him. Charlie being led by Ash with Arcora as the squad medic. Wheaton leading Charlie 1 with Tackleberry, Gazog, Major Khan, Swola, and Banks under him. Steve leading Charlie 2 with Kabubi Face, Gorilla, Wombat, Oddball, and Jack under him. And an unknown. Interesting. Beat leading Delta, and it looks like he's merged one of the fire teams under him to be led directly under his command. That's Gogu, Aim at the Balls, Camred, Mike, Waldo, and Revolk. And then the vehicle crew is Tymek, Depso, and Sayak under him. And then Solomon's in Delta 2 probably going to merge with the Delta HQ group forming in. Otherwise, looking over at Blue 4. Blue 4's uniforms are the modern Bundeswehr kits. Breakdown of it, you got platoon lead, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman, assistant, grenadier, IR, that have anti-IR rounds, 40mm camera grenades you fire in the air. It gives you a nice bird's eye view with a terminal. Really good for scouting information. Machine gunner, assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 an assistant, anti-tank, 2 an assistant. There's 2 because sometimes you can give the second guy on, I believe, Delta, a different launcher, so AA or a more dedicated AT system. Sometimes we've seen a Carl Gustav and like a Metis. Or a Carl Gustav and a Stinger, for example. Otherwise, Recon, these roles are scrubbed out, so is the Sniper. They were part of a group called X-Ray. They're not here anymore, but designated marksman that appears to be some sort that's either an SR, a Mark 11 or an HK-416. Either way, it's going to have a marksman scope on it. Crew lead, crewmen, pilot, medics, and the base kits. Loadouts otherwise are going to be G36s, Glock 17s as a secondary, FN Mini-Me for the light machine gun, and MG3 for the medium machine gun. I mean, they're German. Of course it's going to be the MG3. Light anti-tanks going to be the M72. Crew and aviation get a choice between the MP7 or another G36. Otherwise, assets are going to be 2 static 50 cals, 2 M240 machine gun nests, 2 transport Humvees, and 2 other transport Humvees that are just the covered up version. Looking over at the roster, they're doing it again. Oh my god. Korvac is going to be leading Artisan as the 2IC Jetty as the platoon medic and roster. I actually have no idea what role he's taking under command, but we already see him chilling in a building. Kane has merged Alpha together, and it's Papega Pirates with Band, Flux, Cake here, Guy Fieri, Misfit, Snefferino, Ducky, Rufy, AZ, Mike, and Baxen under him. Kind of funny to see, because last mission we saw Easy decapitate the king. So now Easy has the right to play with Papega Pirates. I totally just made that up, but wouldn't that be a cool rite of passage? Arcane leading Bravo HQ with Mimi as the squad medic, and Jiri leading Bravo 1 with Striz, I think that's it. Warkus, Iqbal, Kakamadafa. God damn it, people choosing these names on purpose. Kakamadafaka. That's it. Has a ring to it. No, whatever. Norris and Nader's under him as well. Valentarian leading Bravo 2 with Daedalur, Hugo, Huller, Flaninja, Zali, and Skits under him. Azariah, Scandia Recon being in Delta here. Azariah leading Delta HQ with Flying Finn as the squad medic. Yanni leading Delta 1 with Iander, Purton, Michael, Whiplash, Nemesis, and Friesno. Under him, Alpha 2 being led by Naps with Cullis, Alec, Katz, Puma, Dobbs, and Kazuel. Under him, Alpha 2 has Legal Action, Bronson, and Money, which I believe will merge under the rest of Alpha to form that Mega Squad group. And otherwise, that is our breakdown. We have the roadblock up here. I believe this is where the 240 bunkers are going to be. I'd also bet that the 50 cals are over here, but we'll see. You already have Scandia Recon up here with some transport Humvees. They might try to go hunting for the Russian attack here. I actually don't see the M2s. But otherwise, the 3 objective areas are in this train yard that's been made here. And I'm looking for those 50s. But either way, Sector 1 is going to be this utility area back here with this research building. It can't be blown up by satchel, so it's really fun to camp. Sector 2 is going to be the train yard area here itself. You got a nice blocked area right here. The thing is with how sectors are going to be done now is you can't just corner camp anymore. You have to be a little more proactive in your defense, which is going to make it tougher for defenders. They have to be forced to counterattack now. And then Sector 3 is the village of Emmendorf itself.
We're going to the Bravo Mark and building defenses with
coming out having a listen here.
Trenches.
Gotta say it in a New York accent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't want to, man. Can't say that on Twitch. Shush. Shush. It's okay. Do Malin a favor. What was the favor, and what did Malin ask? You know what? I don't want to know. Oh, beat Dream? Yeah, no. I'll do that for free.
Ammo bearer should have one.
The 90-second timer does make it easier to defend, yes, but in the past it was, as long as the Blue 4 guy was alive, you couldn't take it, so it's a little harder to defend now, but hey, you know, op is op.
Alright, we don't have any trench builds, we're just gonna fortify there instead. That's the orders.
So apparently there's a Star Wars thing that came out, and it shows one of the rebels holding an AK. And the reason that's relevant is people like to give me random op ideas, and that is now a random op idea. Rebels with AKs in the Star Wars universe. Let's do it.
You do have one?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's mine.
Caffeinate.
Do you think they can see us if we hide in the wheat field?
We're going to be...
I mean, from range, probably not, but we'll see what ambushes come up here.
I've discovered a new technique.
Violence! Well, wait, what's the technique?
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that. Porter, as good members of the early segment, we will report bugs to the staff members.
What if I just shot you again?
Oh!
Figured it out.
Why can you shoot?
I figured it out.
I gotta figure out what it is.
I knew
pretty
it.
self-explanatory.
I've done it before.
Next person that shoots gets shot.
That was an accident. That was a
Next person that shoots gets shot. This is
Whoa,
your
hold
only
on.
warning.
Well, no, can we, instead of just warning us, how about you learn how they did that so it can be fixed, huh?
Yeah, so, okay.
I know how it's done.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
I didn't know how it's
Explain it to
done.
everybody then, Malin.
Okay, oh, there it goes.
I wanted to learn how we did.
Listen, that was an honest accident. I was meaning to hold my mouse to my mic and then spam the mouse click so it made you sound like I was gonna shoot you, but I couldn't.
Wait, how'd you spam it? That's not how I...
Then you actually shot.
But then I accidentally shot, so I don't know. I don't even want me to tell you.
Stop, Bay. Stop. Stop your... Can your flag out?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, he's right there. See? Rubber band.
Ah, yes. Papega. The gods.
Yeah, that's so.
Only 43% pack.
Oh, 50%. There you go. I'm taking his package.
Would you say there you go? It's going down. It's going down.
I'm sending him the package.
Send him the package.
Send
Let's
him
get
the
the
packets.
reload going, fellas.
No, that's dead.
I just like looking to transfer.
This is why I love the plugin Elvenet gave me, because you got to deal with all this now.
It also makes a lot of noise.
Longer reload. Control is very loud.
Why is my bolt so loud?
Okay, wait. Pigeon. Low on reload. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll do it on base.
3, 2, 1.
You have to say go.
Fine, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You are slow, fuck. You are slow AF. Holy.
All right.
Huddle up, everyone. Huddle up.
That's brilliant.
Right. What were you just doing?
I was seeing which reload faster.
The team leaders and me.
No, the C doesn't have to.
Alright, Kicker, you think send another mission? Oh, you're lagging, so that's not another very good idea.
What kind of mission was Taker gonna be sent on, sir?
What do you say?
What's the new suicide mission?
I meant the other way around. The K doesn't have to.
Suicide wrist ray.
No, the K just like hits the thing on the side.
He can hear you. Just say.
Oh my god. These brilliant, brilliant players, and you got Scandy all ready to go over here.
Just saying it's very hilly here west to let them know, Yanni. They know in the other way.
Who's winning the reload contest? It's just Papega memeing, man. 2 minutes till the round begins, but it sounds like Scandy's gonna go for a massive opening counter attack here. And then we have all of Op4 ready to go on a convoy of sorts. They just don't have the room to actually go up here with the Vix, so we'll see what happens. Dream, I don't know why you'd say that, but okay. All right, so with that, I mean, Op4's winning strategy would just be to go on foot here, have the BTR supporting, and just get to this position as painlessly as they could. Possibly to come around and use this bridge, but they're going to run into a choke point in one form or another, with regards to whichever route they take. Honestly, bypassing the roadblock would be their best call, because that's where a lot of stuff spawns anyway. But if they just rush right in, they're probably going to take it. So we'll see how things go. Did I revanche? That's pretty based. I'll do it again.
Just get everyone on your team ready for fucking combat.
Is this the Cold War DLC? No. No, there's not a lot of people out there that use Iron Curtain, because that was kind of the weakest DLC out of all of them. Or CDLC, excuse me.
Wrong that. We've got a solution for it. Just trust in us. We've done this countless times. Go.
And here comes the round. As I say that, though, all right, BTR is going in one direction. And these guys are all choosing a different one, which means they're going to take the MSR and head down to one of these two other bridges. So we'll see what Scandy tries to do. They might catch the BTR out of position, but it looks like Bravo 1 is now pulling back on this way, I guess, to support the BTR. So now we just got to watch the map and see who goes what. Anything after this? So we got the third round of FNF, and then we'll be doing a 40K Zeus Op at 8 p.m. And then maybe after, I'll do some DayZ. So it looks like one of the Vics just got confused and decided to now head back over here. Alright, so Scandy's setting up a random blocking position here. It's not going to bear any fruit, unfortunately, but they might be called in later to do a flanking attack as the Op4 forces come around over here. He forgot his military left. I mean, we all have those days, right? You do not pay Lyra to kick me? I mean, you can pay me to kick you. I don't care. Sure. I've had people pay me for kinkier things, but... Oh, you mean kick from the... Never mind. In reality, they're containing Scandy, so the Bloodlust builds, yeah, you might be right about that one, Don. Coffee. Russian equipment issues, shortage of maps. You're not wrong. I don't think they're going to see or hear it from this angle, though, because there's also a bit of a rock buildup right there. But I do appreciate the strategy OpFor is going for. They also have some amphibious vehicles, so they can literally just rush across the river here, and then you got Kikir and Bronson as a machine gun team, and a long-range radio just waiting to see if anything comes around on that side. That's smart. Compass Rose was printed upside down. Alright. Riding by the train tracks.
Yeah, just, like, if we see, like, a vehicle, we'll hit the fucking vehicle, but otherwise, let's just chill.
Maybe they were told to head west. You're right.
You know, to be honest with you, Caker, it's very good feeling that fucking Flux was wrong, and I got a bunch of kills.
Yeah.
That's a positive feeling right there.
The goober. So we just have some downtime here.
Taker, I'm gonna shift a little north because they might cross not at the bridge if they're sending infantry.
Yeah. You go there.
So they're diverting around because they're trying to figure out where OpFor might be coming from, because they could use those bridges, or they could come around just on the MSR, and Scandi is trying to find a position to stop anything from coming around to flank. So as Blue Force sets up these defensive lines, it'll honestly just keep OpFor from pushing in anywhere quickly. But now we just have to be a little patient here and see where everything goes. A hydrate, I see. And a Cav Knight. Scandy stopping a flank by leaving the middle entirely open and unscouted. Yeah, I mean, the BTR is literally just going to drive right by the roadblock. And they're totally checking it out, like, roadblock.
It does.
That's a hint, though. If the roadblock doesn't have anything present, then there's probably something laying in wait to ambush. OpFor is coming through the forested area here. I think then they're going to ride up and then use this crossing down here. Then you have another crossing down there, but it's out of the map area. Big brain time. Yeah, right? Caffeinate or die tired. Ah, we're all going to die one day. Might as well die awake, right? Watch them all swim over. I would be thoroughly impressed if they did that. That's a really risky thing to do, but maybe. I've seen crazier things on this on Friday Night Fights. Definitely seen crazier. It would be a certified Pierce play for sure. See, that I don't mind. All right, that's funny. Keep it funny. Don't be an ass. So you got Blue 4 coming back. Are they tracking the BTR? Form a battle line in the river. Hell yeah, dude. Fubar Friday for the win. Hell yeah. Keep it funny. Don't take it beyond funny. What side is Pierce on? You can't bet. I'm so mad at you guys, all right? Yes, there has been a correlation between which side Pierce is on and which side normally loses, but that's not the causation. Correlation does not mean causation. And I'm sick of it. But statistically, you're correct technically, but fuck. That I'm trying to stomp out, but god damn it. I forget who it is, but someone told me every time they bet on FNF, they wait to see if Pierce is playing, and they always bet against him regardless of which role he takes, and he told me his win-to-loss ratio, and I'm like, god fucking damn it, that's not how it's supposed to be played. Oh, statistics don't lie until proven wrong. God damn it. No! 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 You can't be serious!
Yeah, we got guys swimming across.
Oh!
Yeah.
The MG's on the bridge now. MG's on the bridge now.
We're gonna go hunt them down while they're in. Actually, you see him right there?
No!
Bridge now. Start lighting them up as soon as you can.
It's a quota der Pixon animation. What the fuck are you doing? What? I agree, it's never a dull round when Pierce is on. He's not even commanding though, he's just playing as a squad lead. How do I activate it in Zeus? It's a script I have in the mission file. It's not a vanilla feature, and it's not a feature from any mod. It's something I have added thanks to Adriado through an SQF import. Bro! Bro was just talking to him and he died. And also, this isn't Zeus, this is a spectator interface. See how he's firing and these are just appearing next to him? They're not being flown out. I think you just asked where he was.
Fuck, you're not... Oh, you don't dead, right?
Bro, he dead. RPG. Oh my god, the BTR slipped by! No! And now Scandy's completely out of position. Op4 doing this massive river crossing. The BTR slipped by! Did you just... No! What are you doing? You just... They just satcheled themselves. They just actually satcheled themselves. Amazing. I'm so pissed off that this is working. Is that Cake here or Bronson? It's Bronson. He's picking off who he can. He got one. But I think that's the only person that's gonna die in this river today. Scandy's still completely out of position, coming up to reinforce. They could go BTR hunting, but this could actually work, and that's really scaring me here. Because they already have a squad up to go on the objectives. A lot of Blue 4 is out of position here. Op 4 has enough to really charge into the sectors and take them. Op 4 could still win this one. My money was on Blue 4 too, but I guess not. I can't believe this is working. Welcome to Friday Night Fights, where even I'm like, that's gonna screw him over. Nah, fam. They somehow make it work. Now we just need to see OpFor start to push into the sectors. I think they're waiting for their entire unit at this point, but... Oh my god. Only one dude died. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, 3 dudes died in the river. Let me guess. That was all Bronson. Legal action also came up, though. Yep, Bronson on 3. Cake here just got a kill. Bronson's on point with his marksmanship today. Now you got the Humvees coming around. They're going to hunt that BTR down. That's why. But that's going to keep them throttled. And leave a lot of room. Because here's the deal. Half of Blue 4's entire force is out of the sector. Meanwhile, you have the entirety of OpFor, who have a 5 or 10% number advantage to start, are just going to be able to run right in and pretty much take everything. Because you have so much of Blue 4 outside of the zone here. Now, defending, we do have Pepega Pirates. I mean, they are the best of the best next to Scandi. But even they cannot hold against this. They've got 3 guys coming into counterattack, but they're going to get swarmed here. Unless we see some of the craziest PvP I've seen in a while. I want to see some of the craziest PvP I've seen in a while, but... There's me hydrating, but... My god. I'm hoping for it. I want to see Cake here rock that MG. Oh my god. That's random GL fire. Hardcore alive by getting knocked down from that. He's going to be bandaging himself. But now you have this massive, massive OpFor charge here. King calling it out that OpFor is charging. Legal action going to find Hardcore, eliminates him. Can Pepega stop the swarm? And you hear them freaking out over it too. I don't think even Pepega can stop this one. There's way too many. You got Bronson trying to hit what he can. He's on 4 kills, took a few shots from his far right. Swola going down, but even then there's too many guys forward. Misfit has to hold the line. King trying to get in on the flank. Guy Fieri coming in. Misfit goes down. Guy Fieri trying to double tap. More smokes being popped. Guy Fieri coming around to try to hold. Gets tackle as Cap Morgan tries to stop him. Guy Fieri caught in a reload, taken out by Oddball. This is where Pepega's aggression is going to be thrown against them. You got Cake here running up, but he is taken down by Khalil and Fonz. Legal action trying to come around. There are too many here for even Pepega to take head on. And you see all of these Pepega guys, they're racking up kills, but it's not going to be enough. Looks like OpFor's attack has Ooh. I might take that back, though. We do have a bit of blue on blue right here. King's getting shot by his own guys. Only because OpFor's been cut off, and you've got Legal action up here playing a one-man guerrilla war. They just called out there was a hostile behind them. There's Sector 3 being taken. There's Legal getting swarmed and taken out. A grenade thrown. That's going to possibly kill Rodrig. I think he got away in time. Blue 4 now counter-attacking on the northern side. This OpFor group is going for a massive flank around. I don't know why. You got Bronson Gorilla over here. You know, I stand corrected. OpFor might have, or Pepega might have stopped him because OpFor didn't push their entire force in. Gorilla trying to CPR a dead body. Yeah, because OpFor got held up, and now Blue 4 is counterattacking. This might actually still play out in Blue 4's favor, only because OpFor didn't send all their forces in. because Papega snuck a few guys in the middle of the line and completely disorganized everything. Olaf getting blown up by a grenade. I can't believe it. Op4 just, the squads did not commit their force. And now Blue 4 are counterattacking the Op4 that didn't push in. Op4 are now trying to clean up the Blue 4. Daedalur goes down to Reapers. Zally over here. Double kill for Reaper. Smoke's being pushed in. Got a Hunt IR round coming down. Op4 pushing in a few additional guys, but now Scandy has folded into the sector to play defense. I think Op4 just screwed themselves. I actually think Op4 just... It was their game to lose at that point, and they lost. They should have just went on with the rush, but half of their force didn't, and now it's... That left enough room for Papega to actually stop them. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Op4 had an opportunity. They didn't take it. Now Blue 4's counterattacking. I was under the impression that Op4 was going to rush everything in because it looked like they were. Am I not? I am. Look at the map. You tell me. I think Op4's out. There's too much around right now. It's a lot of CQC in the forests. Guru's about to get picked off by Arcane. There it is. Op4 doesn't have enough units in the zone to now contend against Scandy. Sector 3 is being taken because they've got 5 guys in the sector. To Blue 4 only has 3. And I will say, now they're no longer being captured by Papega. I mean, they're under heavy casualties here, but let's have a final count here. And I will update this later. 3, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13, 15, 20, 23 kills between Papega, which is literally 2 squads worth of dudes. So yeah, because the other half didn't commit. That's crazy. Now you got Blue 4 coming in with their final force to counterattack. This is it. Papega would have gotten swarmed, but Op4 didn't commit the second half of their force. They stayed behind for some reason, and that's what screwed them. Blast gets blown up. Bronson throws a charge over his head. He might die. Nope. But the bullets get him because Lolo has a marksman rifle. SVD for the win. And now units are evenly trading, but Blue 4 has the number advantage because of what Papega is essentially able to stop. Fluffers, you magnificent bastard. That's the power of him right there. He can survive grenades, man. Banks wakes back up. But now there's not enough in the sectors to take him. You're going to probably see this group take Sector 1. Blue 4 might send a counterattack, but the numbers are on the defenders now. Lolo trying to run up. I'm watching here. AT was going in. There's literally less than 10 Op4 left. There's 5 down here. There's 3 there. Yeah, it's... Blue on blue going on. Grenades being thrown into Lolo's building as he now tries to run out. That could have been a satchel, too. Lolo getting shot from the rear as now Op4 are just being pushed from every direction and cleaned up on the northern side. That went back and forth really well there. I thought Op4 have it. Pierce spreading stretch. Shut up, Revanche. Flying Finn coming around. But no, Op4 just dropped the ball on their attack. They could have won it via a rush, but they just pushed half their force. Papega was able to clean them up, and then Blue 4 continue with their counterattacks. Fresno coming in, killing Pete. Finn coming around, Waldo gets him. Yeah, don't ever stagnate wave push an area, because then the first wave's just going to get murdered. No one ever has the number advantage to do something like that. Fresno getting caught in a 2-on-1 between Aim at the Balls and Camred. Grenade gets thrown in as well. Op 4 would have won if you didn't stop watching to make dinner. Ha! Sure. Right, Ghost Wolf, hope you're okay. Ooh, so you got Fonz on his own in this sector now, but because he can't capture it, he knows there's Blue 4 in that sector. Casual coming around. Scandy recon aggression. Gets some shots on Waldo, tries to run, but Camred cuts him off. Camred gets blown up. Dobbs now coming down. Satchel goes off in the building. Waldo double taps. Are these the last two? No, we still got Fonz up there, right. I'm alright, Korvac. Dobbs with a charge throw. Gets in a 1v1, knocks Revolt to his feet. Does a quick tack reload as Revolt tries to get a line down Waldo in another firefight with Roster. Dobbs comes up and finishes him. Ooh, Waldo getting the quick draw with the handgun and the double tap. 2 op 4 remain. And we're only at the 25-minute mark. Half of that round has gone. How's the scaredy cat doing? Funny. DL comes in. Dobbs getting taken out by Waldo as well. The Iron Giant, man, that, Say it with me now. Caster cursing. Oh my god. Leroy's wild ride never ends. I should use my powers for good? Bro, hell no. I want to use it to make money and, like, live my life and have fun. All right, Sector 2 getting a prompt now, so now all of Blue 4 is going to start swarming up to Sector 2. Oh, let's see how many Fonz is able to take out before he succumbs to this. He's got 2 kills. He took an MG3. He's got an RPG. He's going to be heavy. But I think he can do some damage. I don't know who he just shot, but he's in trouble because I said his name. Nah, fam, he's fine. And Dreary, I think, just took blue on blue there. Fonz is fine. One-man army. This Blue Force picking off some of their own dudes. He just woke back up, though. Aw, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Headshot. And he's using a Blue 4 gun, so no one's going to bat an eye. But then again, it's gunfire, and people are going to go explore it. But yeah, you know. Norris. Here comes Chuck. The drop shot. And there's the kill. Pay it out to Blue 4, Don. That's everyone dead. Ooh. 25 minutes. These rounds are going quick. At this rate, I might be able to play an hour of DayZ, then take an hour off, and then we'll be back at 8. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And there we go. All right, fun's over. We'll get into our third round and see how things go. Going back up to my channel there, and we'll see how the third round gets. Otherwise, again, we're going to play some ads just because it's intermission, and I have to switch out all my commands. But again, thank you for joining me for the EU branch. Again, we got an 8 p.m. op for some 40k stuff. Prince of Pleasure coming back, yada dots, me messing around with a bunch of Sisters of Battle, and my units all have tits. Except the Space Marines. I couldn't figure out how to put tits on those. But let's go ahead and start writing up our commands. So, a rush fight on Malden 2035. Green 4 attacking... Alright. %, numbers advantage. BTR 80... 83... KTs and a speedboat minigun, while Blue 4 has a 1117, an M2 Humvee, and an M2 static. And an M117. Map update, we're going to go to Malden 2035. Awesome. And hydrate and caffeinate, you got it. Of course, if you're subscribed, you won't see ads, but again, that's where, since I'm busy changing out all the commands, we run some. And a posture check, too. I just hydrated and caffeinated. Look, I'm practicing my shrimp posture, so when I go and fry rice, and I tell them it's a shrimp that fried the rice, they'll see my horrible posture and they'll believe me. Because, yeah, a shrimp did indeed fry that rice. It's as shrimple as that. Here's the sad thing about shrimp, guys. I love shrimp. I can't have it a lot, though, because Bloodwing's allergic. So whenever I'm away from her, like, you know, catching up with my mother for lunch or something, I do actively try to get shrimp because that's the only time I can usually eat it. Oh, well. I'm thankfully blessed to not have any food allergies. Fun fact, though, I can't have morphine or laughing gas because they make me psychotic. That's always fun, though. Ah, you know shrimp, you turtle. Ah, there we go. The turtle meme's coming back. But again, in about 3 hours, we will be having some Warhammer 40k Zeusing with a new unit that we did a little bit of work with in the past. It's a Sister of Battle unit that has a guardsman group attached to them, and then an even smaller Mechanicus and Air Avian division attached to them as well. For the next few weeks, we'll be Zeusing for them on Fridays and hopefully start playing with them on Saturdays. Just so I can chill with people like Vix and, you know, remake the harem, obviously. But I do miss working with a 40k unit. And the reason we don't really do anything with TOC anymore, which used to be called the 700 Cadian, is because there's a few people I fell out of favor with. Their head honcho, Achilles, still love him. Still chill with him on occasion. But with the restrictions I got from Zeusing, and it was really difficult to Zeus for all their like mini subdivisions to make balanced ops, I just stopped enjoying it. But this group, I'm literally being handed a blank check. And made a few custom positions because whole new unit, new server, new TeamSpeak, new everything. And they're still refining their own ace settings. So, I mean, this is just a new leaf for me, essentially. So it's a new 40k unit to, you know, grow off the ground like I did the 700th. So we'll see where it goes. But, you know, just to have some fun with everything. More psychotic, yeah, right? No, I have my mother's blood chemistry because I look a lot like her. I have incredibly long eyelashes like her. Facial features are nearly identical, but yeah, no. Her blood chemistry and mine are quite exact, so. 1 second. All right. It was a VTuber model. Oh, so when I showed you my knee during the previous intermission, it was just a VTuber model. Yeah, imagine that. What if I was a real turtle using a VTuber model of a human to hide the fact that I was a turtle? That would be meta. I love it. Any more Warhammer ops this October? So, yes, every Friday at 8 p.m. now, I will be Zeusing a 40k op, and then sometime on Saturday, I don't have the exact time slot yet. It's going to be between, the starting time is going to be between noon and 3. I will be playing on the ground for a few hours. Also a caffeinate. Thank you. That's going to keep me up, so. Savan has worse English than me? Really? I didn't think anyone could have worse English than me, but nice. Interesting. 1 second. So they just announced tomorrow for that 40k unit that they're doing an 8 p.m., which, you know, cool, but I have a 6 p.m., so I'm just asking if that's going to be that slot going forward. So we'll just see how things go. You got shot by an ally at the end? I think I saw it. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then you woke up, tried to crawl away, and then the last enemy player shot you with the MG3. That was pretty funny. But it happens. Welcome to FNF. Don, you're always in the CIA, FBI, whatever the heck. FSB, who the hell knows. Did I check general suggestions? I generally do not check suggestion channels while I'm streaming. I do check DMs, but only for a select group of people. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I might as well check because some of you are assholes. Scandi is blue 4. I'm looking for Pepega right now to see if they're being... Okay, Pepega's on green 4, so we're actually going to have some split betting. And Pierce is... he's on green 4 too. All right, well, I'm going to DM Pierce and talk to him later today about you chuckleheads. All right. So on my desk right now, yesterday, fun facts about me. I occasionally do cooking streams. We occasionally do some garden streams and whatnot. One of my bell pepper plants, my primary one right now, because I only have one outside, but it's a big boy. We took a third bell pepper from him. We used it for some fajitas last night that Bloodwind made. Really good, but I managed to extract a bunch of its seeds. So I'm probably going to get them planted for one of my indoor planters. And get that going probably by the end of this weekend. So I was drying the seeds off on a paper towel here. Because I might store them for a few months too, because I am running out of space in that section. But, suffice to say, I think it has one more bell pepper out of that one plant, and then I have a box of peppers in the indoor greenhouse. But I'm just feeling the seeds right now, making sure they're dry. But I might stream me just making another pepper battle royale. And seeing if they grow again, because the indoor bell peppers I have growing right now started by the first bell pepper. Actually, no, it wasn't the bell pepper I planted. It was literally a store-bought bell pepper, and I just extracted all the seeds, threw them on a pot, left it outside, and see if they would grow, and yeah, they grew. Have I ever had a purple bell pepper? No, I have not. I've only had it in red, yellow, and green, which are, fun fact, all the same, from the same pepper. It's just how ripe it is. And yes, I will agree. Thank you, Don, for the job you do here, but you can't bully me because what's that already bullies me enough. Laurie likes goats. I can appreciate that, Laurie. I can appreciate that. Fuck manual sifters. Why? I have a manual sifter, and I've never had a problem with it. Another caffeinate. I'm actually running out of caffeine, so that's great. Don't you worry. In the 8 p.m., Mr. Schizo, there will be goats. One second.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Hey, Boo. You're all geared up? Right. It's a little stormy, though. Is it still on?
Yeah, they have an indoor area. So
okay. All right, Boo. 1 second, chat. Don says hi.
Hi, Don. Hi, Don.
Oh. All right. You want me to lock up behind you? All right. I got a little intermission here, so I can do that, all right? You're going to bring back Euro, right?
Euro.
Yes.
Finish manakopita.
Yes.
I'll bring you some baklava.
Yes.
And make sure you're all nice and full.
Yes. Okay. All right, I'll be back. I got to lock up behind her. Whew, all right. So here's the good news, though. I completely forgot that was today. I thought it was tomorrow. Because she's going to a Greek festival, so this means I don't have to make dinner tonight, which means I can stream till 7:30, which means we can go into a DayZ server and have fun. The commands still haven't been fixed yet, but I'm sure you guys will find a way. Or you can chill with me for a few minutes and I can manually fix it. All right, third round. Let's go. Hopefully it'll be a quick one. But if not, what on earth is this? Beautiful custom composition beauty here. This is going to be a quick one, too. There's a lot of green highlighted areas. Oh, Puma, what have you made for us? This looks like it's going to be a fun one. Blue 4 has Scandi on it. Green 4 has Papega. Let's see how it goes. 1 second. Okay. All right. Duck it. Let's begin the operation. Prediction is up. Feel free to refresh your page if you do not see it. But oh la la, this looks nice. Some sort of refinery buildup here. But let's read our mission breakdown here, made by Puma, Salty Sea Dog Rush. Background is pirate forces attempting to rob a desalination plant, basically a facility that turns seawater into drinkable water by removing the salt content out of it, fun fact, of its valuable materials after causing an incident in the harbor. Notes: enterable buildings can be destroyed. Non-enterable buildings / overwater pieces cannot be destroyed. There is a cleared and leveled path out of Green Forest spawn towards the beach. Lots of trees have been added to the biggest hill on the Green Forest side, which you can actually see right there. Trees also obscure the exit of the Green Four Cove by sea. Mission rules: the pipe footpath must not be blocked at any time. Mines may not be placed within the pipe footpaths. You may still build near defenses or place explosives near the pipe entrances or exits, but they must not block movement out of the pipe area. Interesting. Game mode here is going to be Rush with, I believe, terminals based off of things here. So it means only Terminal 1 can be hacked. After Terminal 1 is hacked, then Terminal 2 can be hacked, and then after that, Terminal 3 can be hacked. Awesome. Mission variables: 1,250 render distance, so basically people on the hill can see the entire map. That's going to be a great place to put marksmen. Builders have 150 defender points, so that is 25 more than the average. Medium anti-tank settings: both sides have RPGs, and they only have 2 AT rounds per. Blue 4 otherwise have the 2010 Middle Eastern Coalition Army camouflage, which can also be used as a winter camouflage with its white backgrounds there. But otherwise, you got your platoon lead, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman assistant, grenadier, grenadier IR, which have hunt IR, camera rounds, which are can be fired from a 40mm grenade launcher. They fire up into the air, give a nice bird's eye view of everything. Machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 assistant, medium anti-tank, 2 assistant, recon infantry scout, and sniper don't exist anymore because there's no X-ray anymore. That got scrubbed out like a month ago. Designated marksman is going to be an SVD. Crew leads, crewmen, pilots, medics, and the base kit. Weaponry-wise, 1 second. Yes, Boo. Oh, shit. You okay? Oh, fuck. Are you alright? Ooh. Are you okay? Oh, well, I'm glad you're okay. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Ooh. Here, I gotta tell chat. Bloodwayne, the car in front of her just T-boned. Did it T-bone or get T-boned? Yeah, the first turn. Yeah. Okay. Right? Oh, okay. So basically, Bloodwayne, the car in front of her got T-boned at the intersection we used to get out of our neighborhood. So that's why. And the car apparently spun out and almost hit her car. So, whew. Okay. Yeah. As long as you're good, Boo. Whew. Yeah, we need to get dash cams. All right. No. For something like that, feel free to interrupt. I'm just glad you're okay. Good. You were about to get whacked based off of what you said. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, good thing I hugged you before you left then. Because, yeah. Okay. I'm going to keep hugging you then before you leave to stall you, all right? Cool. Yeah. Woo. All right. I bet the Euro and stuff are going to taste even sweeter now, right? Yeah, near death stuff. Cool. All right. Ooh. Thank you, Boo. I love you. Please do not get into a car accident, okay? I know. Yeah. Ooh. Love you. All right. Call me again if you need something, all right? All right. Cheers. Bye. Whew. Yeah, so the car in front of her got T-boned and almost spun out into her car. So, this is why I hate driving personally. But anyway, back to the stuff. Blue 4 have 103s or AKSs, MP443s as their secondary. Light machine gunners get the RPK, medium machine gunners get the PKP. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Crew and aviation get the PP-2000 or an AKS. Nothing on crew served weapons. Otherwise, they have a fuel truck, a repair truck, an M1117 with the GMG replaced. It doesn't have this. It only has a M240. FNF does not do grenade machine guns or autocannons. They have an M2 Humvee, and they have a raised 50 cal. All right, on Blue 4 side, we have Pete commanding, Morgan as the 2IC for commander, Jack leading the platoon medic. Sorry, my head's in, I'm a little worried about her now, but she's a strong girl. She can handle things. I'm just glad she called, but now I can't help but worrying, but I digress. Steve leading Alpha HQ. It looks like he's merged Alpha under him, so he's got Kabubi, Revolk, Patriot, Michael Casey, Tackleberry, Jabby, and Mike under him. Bravo HQ has Waldo with Gogu. Looks like they've merged part of Bravo under him as well. He's got Camred, Solomons, and Aim at the Balls. Ash leading Charlie with Charlie 1 being led by Wheaton with Wombat, Gorilla, Major Kangazaga, Swola, and Banks under him. Charlie 2 being led by Sack with Timek, Leziak, Andres, and Depso under him. I will never pronounce his name right. I'm going to give up. Flying Finn leading Delta with the Scandi Recon guys. Alec being his medic. Nemesis leading Delta 1 with Yanni, Pert, Whiplash, Dobbs, and Kazul under him. Nafs leading Delta 2 with Cullis, Cats, Azariah, and Puma under him. Vehicle crew for the 1117 is going to be Arcane and Mimi. Gorechild, thanks for the 46-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of the scenario. Pierce is on green 4. Otherwise, uniform for green 4 are going to be your militia kits. I believe they're going to have an SVD as well for their marksmen. I note it here because it's not in the loadouts. They get AKMs or AKSs, PMs for their handguns, RPKs for the light machine gunner, PKP for their medium machine gunner. Light anti-tank is going to be an RPG-26. Crew and aviation also get the choice of a PP-2000 or an AKS. So very similar weapons here. I think the only difference is the AKM for green 4, and for blue 4 they get the AK-103. Yeah. And the handgun's different, but both are 9x19 Parabellum, I believe, but it's besides the point. Yeah, nothing on crew served. 3 transport ribs, 4 transport Urals, 1 speedboat minigun. Again, the Mark 19, I think is just completely scrubbed out. It only has the minigun ammo, and then you've got a Vodnik, or 3 PKT Vodniks, excuse me, and then the BTR 80. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at everything here. I believe the pipes are this. So Blue 4 is not allowed to put anything blocking the pipes, nor allowed to put any mines on these pipe areas here, which are going to create some really cool CQC-esque areas. You got the fuel truck and a water truck down here as well. But otherwise, looking over at the terminal sites, Terminal 1 is over here in the open. A lot of interesting ways to cover this. It sounds like you also have the admins here as well. I can't hear them for some weird reason. But I am in the channel because I am seeing things pop up, so... Don't know if they're building fortifications. Oh, okay. No, explosive charges are being put all the way up here for some weird reason. So I think they're trying to set up explosive traps, but they're getting put up there, which is kind of funny. Yeah, he sets it, and it's like... I think it has to do with how the server is handling units over water. So yeah, the satchel, they got moved all the way over here, which at this range, that is definitely an Arma bug.
This is on the roof of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess they can't set explosive traps. That's very unfortunate. But otherwise, your second terminal is over here by this little power grid area, past all of the Seleni, I can't even pronounce it right, but otherwise your third terminal is right next to a bunker entrance. Whew, airburst traps. I know, but I think the charges are too high to really do anything, but that is funny that they're put right there. It looks like they took them off, though, and diffused them, so it's weird. You see Azariah talking with Malin about trying to set these up, but Yeah, they're just disappearing. Weird. Whew. But, I will say, going forward, guys, I don't, Azariah's giving Malin shit. Because, yeah, that's something that you can't really test for or predict. But anyway, I haven't gone over Green Force roster. Excuse me. So let's have a look. Vagrant commanding, Grav is the 2 I see. 2 veteran commanders right there. Norris leading Alpha HQ, Alpha 1 being led by Bates, with Tizoe, Naders, Cholt, Misfit, and Jetty under him. Bravo has merged everyone under Bravo 1, so you got Khalil with Nicholas, Rodrigue, Blast, Ali, Alipuz, Raposo, Heartseer, Newton, Rufy, Olaf, Mutant, Lolo, Sam, Simpy, and Mountain. You got Cake here leading Papega here with Korvac, Hugo Foxley, Bayant, Guy Fury, Artisan, Money, and Roster. Bronson and Kane under Charlie. 2 here probably going to merge in there. Mittens leading Delta with Fonz, Lance Corporal, Seacat, Russell, Shun, Loggy Trust, and Kakamadafaka. Kakamadafaka, that's it. Valitarian leading Delta 2 with Skits, Daedalor, Hooler, Zali, Flaninja, Pierce, and Lord Margaret. Kiri, Reapers, and Friesno are taking the Gamma 1 section for the dedicated BTR 80 crew, and then Easy, Snarfino, and Baxton are taking the Speed Pump minigun. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Malin. That's one of the variables where there's, like, absolutely no way you can predict something like that to test for it. But I get shit all the time when little niche things like that break, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to know to test for it? But welcome to a little bit of my world, but I feel you. 100% feel for you for something like that, man. Totally. But yeah, as I was saying before, I remembered I had to do that. In the event of emergency, I will stop streaming to go do stuff, or I will take a phone call. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. When the audio cuts out for vehicles like that, usually that means I'm about to crash. But thankfully, that was just the engine abruptly cutting, so I think we're okay. What the hell? Depso has made a little rooftop tower here, and now he's getting stuck on it. That's funny. But yeah, you know, shit happens. Round has not started yet. It will start in another 3 minutes. Yeah, 48 hours of testing. We can't do 40 hours of testing anymore because of inflation, guys. It's up to 48 hours now. All right. Two minutes remaining. I would love to see how the CQC goes here. I think this is the limit of the border, though, so we might have some pretty intense fighting here. I also really love all the tree additions here, which they've reflected by these patches of green. I was wondering what those were, but that's just to represent that there's some more foliage down. Scandi is on blue 4, Papega is on green 4, so we're going to see some pretty intense CQC here. We might also see some boat teams completely flank around and try to head on the rear, because this entire yellow zone is the border. Hydrate, you got it. So at the end of this round, guys, we're going to probably have like a 5 or 10 minute intermission. I'm going to boot up DayZ. We're going to go into probably the newer server we've been playing on, just so I can, you know, run some loot. But at the same time, I want to change out some of the audio snippets. So we'll be doing that. We'll cut it off at 7:30. So it'll probably be an hour to hour and a half stream for that. And then I'll need 30 minutes to set up for the Zoosop tonight at 8. And then after it, I might do some more DayZ streaming. I got to check my drive space. And this is one of the last caffeinates too, because I'm almost out. Just use my split personality. Yeah, I gotta set up my voice changer again and everything and see if I can look into getting it reflected on the stream once more. Because now I have a more advanced audio setup, so I guess anything's possible. I'm waiting to see the charge. Bruh, if we did 48 hours of testing for each mission, that is literally 288 hours. There's only 168 hours in a week. Not my problem, Malin. What the hell? Not my problem. You have to do better, Malin. You and FNF have to do better. Remember that speech from freaking the end of Falcon and the whatever the fuck, and you just lectured? That's so stupid. Anyway, you have to do better.
Holy shit, I'm almost puking from the frames.
Frames look fine. Get a better computer, Yanni. If you want to see Yanni's POV, do ! multi. He is on the multi-Twitch. And you can tell me how bad his frames look, in which case I will still make fun of him. Why? Because it's fun to make fun of Yanni.
I hear him.
So it's just a patented Scandi counterattack here. You've got a bait vehicle coming around on the right. Boats coming around on the south. You already see the 50 cal shooting at the speedboat minigun. And now you're seeing a massive smoke charge here, and Pepega and Scandi are going to be the first to get into contact with each other. Classic. Keen has decided to go invisible. And he just ran right through Scandi. Oh my god. Keen's coming back. Bronson coming around, killing Nemesis. Keen on the rear, taking out Purton because he somehow ran through the entire line. Grenade detonates next to him. I think that was a friendly throwing that. Oh my god. Scandi is getting cut down. Look at all of those blue 4 bodies. Cullis wakes up, gets taken out. That guy gets double tapped. Nemesis gets tagged. Triple kill for King. King is off of my roster. Now he's back on it. 6 kills for the King. Artisan just got taken out by something. Katz wakes back up. You got Alec now firing from range, picking people off as they come across. Oh, I know he almost had a heart attack when we hosted him. That was pretty funny. Oh my goodness. A lot of Scandi just got cut down. Scandi is literally at 30% efficiency and dropping. Flux charged up and a one-on-one with Alex and got taken out. King pushed around, gets his 7th kill. Sunday Beach, thanks for the 36-month resub. Let the spice flow indeed, my friend. That gets you a new Lance Corporal badge. I appreciate the 3 years of support. Thank you so much. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Flux wakes back up. Wasn't double tapped. You are a treat, my friend. I cannot believe I just witnessed you do that. Trying to airburst the other grenade. Whiplash trying to push Flux, gets him, only for the King to come around and get his 8th kill. Grenade. Casual running around on the rear. Artisan trying to blind fire him. Casual coming up to flank. Nope, he runs around. So Green 4 did take quite a few casualties on Bravo as well. Specifically down here. Holy crap. I don't know what did that. You still got Casual over here. Green 4's got 2 boats laying in wait. They're going to attack the rear of this formation. Korvac came down with the Vix. The Vic was taken out. And now they're looking around for Korvac. That was merely a distraction. Now you got the speedboat minigun coming in and taking fire. As the 50 cal has moved closer to the harbor, so Jack can hopefully take the speedboat minigun out. Meanwhile, Casual running that run-man war right here, but Zally...
Finjo on this road.
Casual pulls his handgun out because he ran out of ammo! Oh my god, he's gonna get away with it! No! Here comes Roster! No way! Roster, finish him! There it is. Okay, that was pretty funny. There's the double taps by Roster. And now it's going to be Green 4 coming down the line here. I don't know who's going to win. Blue 4 only have all their forces around here. You got Alpha coming around to dismount on the rear side, though. This could really go anywhere at this point. Switching your sidearms faster than reloading. Amen to that. Ay, ay, ay. Rest in peace, Scandy. All right, Green 4 coming in. They're going to be incredibly cautious. That kind of sucks, though. I was hoping there'd be some action on this custom area, but I guess not. That hurts. Spent all this time building this custom area, and all the fighting happens over here and over here. Man. All right, Keen's on 8 kills. I want to see how he continues this kill count. Nine frames in the custom area. Oof. All right. That was my last caffeinate, so. Hack timer started. They were putting explosive traps, but the explosives would float every time they'd set them. Skill issue. Yeah, right? PKP. Something just went off back there. You see Gorilla poking his gun out. King didn't notice. He's now running around. You got Alpha dismounting back here as a flanking team. King might catch Gazag out. Gets the kill. That's 9. He's taking stray fire here. GL gets fired. He pulls away. I want to see him get a dozen. King's been on a roll this week. You got the BTR up here supporting fire. Have they scored anything? No, they have not, but they've been suppressing at least. King coming up, knocking Gorilla out. He takes a few shots, though. Where is the rest of his team? They have not pushed up yet. Yeah, they're flanking around on the left side. Solomon's coming around. Gets a wicked grenade throw in there. King's on the other side. Solomon might get a flanking shot here. Just as King pulls away. King's luck, I swear to God. Good to be the king. Good to be the king. Solomon trying to pull up on Roster. Roster playing Ring Around the Rosie. We all fall down. Did that just save Roster because of the double? Oh my God. Here comes the king. And the king is dead. Roster wakes back up trying to end Solomon's. Oh, but there's the martyrdom grenade. Oh my God. Long live the king.
You see anything? No.
Blue Force trying to hold them here. Green Force continuing to push their forces. We do have a bit of back cap going on, though. So if Green Force can get here, and they can get their forces right on top of that terminal, the stuff to the north is going to be rendered ineffective. I think that's a Hunt IR going off. But now the main waves are coming in. You're seeing grenades thrown back and forth here. Rodrigue, we got a man down right there. That's a Green 4 player. This is absolute chaos at this point. Might see a smoke charge. Grenades being thrown around over here. Just some blind suppression at this point. More smoke's being thrown. Yep, they're going to smoke line it. Banks trying to stop Bronson. Bronson taking heavy fire. Might not survive here. Yep. There's the double tap in the ass by Mr. Banks. So Green 4 need a line out of here. Otherwise, they're going to continue to be shot in here like fish in a barrel. That M2 position is threatened. You got the speedboat minigun suppressing from range here. Ooh. Morgan just going, ow. Random GL rounds going off. Green 4 trying to make some additional maneuvers here. But yeah, people on the ridges are picking them off as they run in the open. They need to commit with that smoke. Splatoon with smoke. That's a great way to put it. And there, the king disconnects. Some rounds coming from range there. You've got otherwise the strike team from the boats coming in now. I'm not sure Blue Force is fully aware of this threat, though. So we just need to see Green 4 get into the site, but they're getting held here. I don't know. This could really go either way. We need to see what happens with this assault, though, because if Blue 4 turns their attention to it, that might allow room for Green 4 to get to the second terminal site, and if these guys can hold, they should be fine. Oh, satchel traps going off! Multiple Green 4 down. Norris coming in. Hillary Clinton's Depso. It's a shame Depso just committed suicide. So Cholt was one of the guys that blown up. There's a Blue 4 guy over here. He gets taken out by naders. More grenades randomly going out here. They've heavily smoked this position. That would be great if Green 4 can get the touch on the terminal. We got Lolo and Olaf coming around to flank. Aim at the balls, though, is coming around to counterattack. Catches Olaf in a sprint. Olaf puts his gun up. Balls runs out of ammo. He tries to pull back. Olaf does not pursue. Waldo catching with Lolo here. Both sides don't really know what's going on. Waldo gets the other dude. And then Lolo tags him. Friday Night Fights. Mountains come up and take in this machine gun position. There's a slit. Why would Depso make a hole right here? What is the point? This literally gives your enemies the Giga Chad planning is all I'm going to say. Blue 4 now counterattacking the smoke position. It's neck and neck there in terms of numbers. Blue 4 can send more down. Speedboat is docked now. Trying to send in some reinforcements. Must be out of ammo. Norris coming up. Gets one. Catches the other guy medicing. Double kill for Norris. That shifted the tide, but the Green 4 guys here, you see less and less green triangles here as they are unable to make an advancement on the second terminal site. We just saw the 1117 take AT fire. I think the BTR is still alive. They are getting credited with that AT kill, though, so they blew up a vehicle of some sort with their 14.5 millimeter. Green 4 have made a small advance here. They're pushing Gorilla and Wombat's position as they're coming around on the construction yard. You got Olaf that's pushed up here. He's medicing. An explosive went off on that position. Otherwise, this position contested. Green 4 and Blue 4 have 3 each. Fourth guy coming up. Got this MG randomly fighting. Olaf caught in a corner. Still kills Camarade there. Jack using the slip between these two construction pipes to fire on the speedboat minigun. Yeah, Green 4 is getting halted by Overwatch elements here, but we have Korvac, the guy that drove down here on his own as a distraction, now is in a perfect position to flank. He's got an RPK with a PKAS red dot. He's going to catch Tackleberry, takes him out, but because Tackleberry also had an RPK, these guys are not going to bat an eye. Is he going to look right, or is he going to go for the Humvee? Tunnel vision on the Humvee audio right now. Here's some shots to his right. He's going to pull around and go for the Humvee. Does he go? Nope, he's pulling back for the shooting. Korvac gets Jabby. Michael tries to flip around. Korvac runs out of ammo, switches to a secondary. Throws a grenade. Korvac needs to do a quick tack reload, but now his cover's blown. The element of surprise lost. Jabby wakes back up. Humvee now pulling around, looking for Korvac. That's going to disrupt the offensive group here, allowing Green 4 to potentially do a bit of a push. I just realized chat has not been up. 1 second. That's awkward. Yeah, they're supposed to be right there. Whoops. Anyway, Humvee's still looking around for Korvac. Looking back down on the roster here. Wombat and Squidge are still trying to fight off Green 4 as they make this advance. Looking at the skull counts here, both sides have taken significant casualties. I think Green 4 has an ever so slight number advantage right now. Jabby, meanwhile, still caught medicing. Korvac's going to be able to take more RPK ammo from that guy. Mike and Khalil close to each other. Both, I think, are unaware of each other's actual presence. Wombat trying to set up a defensive position here. Starts firing, gets a kill of someone crossing. Norris on 3 kills. Grenade gets thrown close to him. It's Ash up there on the second story.
Sitting back.
Snapperino just stating he's chilling back here. GL goes in his direction. Maybe they heard his voice. Green 4 still has not made too many advancements, but we have Valitarian on top of the terminal site. He's getting shot by Swola, though, or Swola potentially was shooting over his head to try to take out Raposo here. I forgot. All right, here's the deal, guys. When this round ends, we're going to take like a 10-minute intermission. I'm going to stop the stream. I forgot I have a quick meeting with FNF staff. And while I'm doing that, I will change the audio snippet. So we'll be back to streaming in like 10 minutes. All right? I completely forgot about that. I was just poked by Malin about that, believe it or not. So we'll wrap it up and then get back to it. Wait a minute. Imagine you killing a Blue 4 guy only for you to then get shot by one of your own dudes. Look at that. A Giga Chad play there by Datalore. Then again, at this range, it is hard to PID, but -1. Valitarian and Mittens now within striking range of the terminal. Ash is locking down the final terminal, though. Numbers-wise, this could go either way, but it is in Green 4's favor. FNF strikes again. Yep. Swola now pulling around. No one's covering the terminal site itself because this one Overwatch position on the hill doesn't have the defilade to cover that one area. They're firing at the pick there, but Korvac is now trying to pick off from this area. We got a PKP firing down at Korvac. Not sure if anything hit, but he is now coming around. Yeah, the 50 cal's trying to do something to the BTR. Third Green 4 guy is actually coming around. Might run into Arcor. That's going to be between Snapperino, who I believe has a DMR. Yes, he does.
We'll try to get a good shot from behind.
He is on yelling, though, so Arcor might be able to hear him coming. But yeah, once that terminal gets taken, I'd imagine these guys are going to run down and try to secure Terminal 3 to make a last stand. And Green 4 might finally have the room to actually make it up to that position. Explosives going off on this building here. If Swola was still in there, it would have been blown away. There's the 90-second timer on Terminal 2. Banks being suppressed. Suppressive fire still going up on Banks. That's going to keep him pinned. Infantry-wise, they're still looking around on this hill. You got Snafferino still coming around. Just got dropped, though. I think our core actually found an angle and was able to hit him. So now we just have to see who tries to rush over and if Ash is going to continue to cover that terminal site. Whew. Now we wait with bated breath, 10 seconds remaining. There it goes. Norris trying to get on the position. The building's camping the spot, though. You got something firing up there. And that's... Oh! Pack was initiated immediately. So they got to go down there to touch it. Norris, I think, is going to hold it, and I think this is GG. A win for Pierce's side. Yep, so you can't keep using Pierce as your tell, for the love of fucking God. Jetty, what the fuck are you doing on North? God! Fucking damn it! Friday Night Fights is a wonderful PvP event. I just had to mention that Pierce would win one, didn't I? I just had to say Pierce was gonna win. Are you kidding me? Well, we got a massive amount of Green 4 coming up, so I think that only delayed the inevitable unless something really dumb happens, but... Revolt tries to push up, only taking a face full of lead because he wasn't able to kill Russell. One of the blue 4 guys gets picked off. Grenade goes off as well. The BTR is firing from all the way up here. Yeah, -1 on him, too. Michael in a great keyhole area manages to pick one dude off. We have Mittens trying to do medical on a dead body. Remember, guys, check the body. If you cannot drag or carry it, he's dead. Don't waste your medical. Don't waste your time. Yeah, with 25 minutes remaining, nah, fam. Nah. Stop it! Stop it! I'm literally pointing out my monitor at him right now. Stop it. That's a friendly. Please. You're killing me. Lolo coming around on the flank here. Korvac still on his one-man war. He's got 3 kills up there. BTR now suppressing Michael's building from range. The caster curse or the Pierce curse. Humvee blows up. Lolo and Ash meet each other. Lolo runs upstairs because he forgot his makeup. Throws a grenade. That goes to the corner. I think it's not going to catch Ash. That, like half a second, would have caught Ash. And they trade, but Lolo is still alive. Amazing. Michael's building getting suppressed. Like I said, only delaying the inevitable. Major Con trying to suppress from the ridge line up there. Korvac still running around though. Mittens tries to touch the terminal, but Morgan stops him. Captain Morgan Rum, what can you do? Michael now shooting from that rooftop. Excuse me, the second story window. Trying to pick off who he can. Fonz and Lolo just... No! No! Stop it! Why? just no, wait. Fumbler Nuggets. There are 3 blue 4 left alive. Cats is trying to breach Michael's building. Michael's camping with a PKP. Michael is now getting baited with the PKP. Grenade goes behind the door. Will the shrapnel penetrate? It doesn't hurt him, but it doesn't take his face off. Meanwhile, that PKP does some damage. Michael runs back up. Does the vault. Dodges the grenade like a boss. Oh, no. No. Oh, that was a headshot on Cats. And that was also a headshot on Michael. Michael now pushing Cats and kills him. Took some fire from the rear and runs back upstairs. What a top tier play by Michael. Oh, there's 4 people alive. Okay. Major Con, Banks, Morgan, as commands 2IC, I believe. Yeah. And Michael. Raposo, he's scouting this out. I think Morgan hears his footsteps, though. Really risky to push out like this. There goes Raposo. Doing the friendly wiggle to Korvac. And Korvac's like, yeah, I'm a friendly too. And then, yeah. That's why you do not dick around in a freaking... Oh, Korvac gets Morgan. Now, can someone touch this terminal, please? Someone. Anyone. Because I doubt we're going to see one of the best holdouts ever. But hey, in case we do, let's go blue 4. Michael! Jetty! Jetty! I swear to freaking God, this man is starting to get on. Okay, no, he got Morgan. All right. He just literally can't PID for shit, but he did just get Morgan. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I believe in you now. Please, God, no. 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 Thank you. Okay, you can at least PID at point blank range. Michael, grenade. I'm shooting at someone up there. Banks, meanwhile, is just climbing up back here. He's trying to go home. And now Michael is dead. What? No, he cannot survive the caster curse. It's trouble in Terrorist Town. Jetty's the traitor. Let's go. Grav, get him. Grav, touch the box. 25 seconds. Grav with the teleport trick, but Michael stops him. Jetty! Jetty! Yes! Yes! He redeems himself! Now someone touch terminal. Touch terminal. There's literally only Banks left alive. Oh, no, there's also Major Con. Someone touch terminal. Touch terminal. Korvac, yes, you're smart. Touch terminal. Hey, yeah, if you shoot enough people in a CQC firefight. Yes! Yes! Tag it! Yes! Yes! Jetty! Literally! True neutral! He killed as many. What's his kill count at? It's 0, isn't it? True neutral. 2 friendly kills, 2 enemy kills. True fucking neutral, and he wins it for his team. No, did he? Oh my God, did he actually? Oh, he didn't get credit with the kill. He was shooting at him though. All right. It's a win for Pierce's side, even though that had nothing to do with it. All right, guys, we'll be back by about 6:15, 6:20 for an hour of DayZ streaming with some changed sound bites. I have a quick meeting with the FNF staff. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. It just got paid out. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in 10 minutes for DayZ, and if not, 2 hours for a Warhammer 40K up to welcome back the Prince of Pleasure. Have a good one.